go. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Sorry we're a little late. We had to schedule live for a little bit later this evening. Hold on. All right, pull up the chat.
Okay. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Pull that up. Okay.
Here's the chat. Hi guys.
All right. How many people in the room?
Hey Ashley.
Hi.
R.
let's see.
Wilson, Britt Ferguson, Leslie, Shelley, 1922, Mr. Blue, Cammy H. Hi.
Okay.
Hola.
Sarah Fatine, Leslie Booth, Miss San Fran Bay, Elfrida Sells.
Where are you?
Oh, she did some Christmas shopping.
You're not with it.
Oh, where'd you start? At the top?
I started from when we first came in.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
So.
no, I mean, I'm just grabbing. I heard you just grabbing names, I thought, so. No particular order. 106 Andy's in the room. See Jasmine Alexandra, Spirited Away 23.
Guys, I'm gonna be eating my dinner with you guys. Here, ladies, thank you.
Cammy H. Hey.
And it was Friday the 13th. I only realized that a couple hours ago. I was like, oh yeah, it's Friday the 13th.
I know. Well, I mean, like, I knew it throughout the week, and then I didn't, like, dwell on it. Because, you know, it's nothing to dwell on, but then today I was just like, oh, okay.
Did they play Friday the 13th at all on TV today? Anybody watch it?
Remember I wanted to come on live with a mask, and you said no.
Yeah, she was like, we should go on live. Like,
With Jason
I was like,
mask.
we're not doing that. We're not doing it. No.
We're not doing
We're
it.
not doing that.
Just trying to
Oh,
spoil my
Kendra's
time.
wearing her hair like me too. Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
something a little different. It's actually a little tight. I feel my hair tugging right here. It's a little tight, but.
Hey, Vanessa Briscoe. Hey there,
How-
Yolanda.
How are y'all feeling? Good.
Good.
I don't want to get this food in my stomach.
Uh-huh. I see Nietzsche Peachy. Sherilyn Harris.
Hope we have a birthday. Whose birthday? Oh, actually not. Her birthday is Sunday.
Oh.
Celebrate with MADCURLS fam first. Happy early birthday.
Oh, okay.
How are you going to officially celebrate? What are you doing for your birthday?
Where are you at? Let me see. Yeah, I saw that. Was it Avenue W grabs 5 products from the main choice today. I saw that sale going on.
Does the main choice always have a sale? I feel like every time we're on live, every Friday night we come on and we're like, there's a sale. There's a sale going on.
Yeah. What was the sale about? thought I saw the original 3-way conditioner. I thought I saw that peppermint shampoo that went with that cool blade line. I don't know.
Oh, that's so cool. Britt Ferguson said she just read about a baby that was born on 9/11 at 9:11 a.m. and weighed 9 pounds and 11 ounces.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's so cool.
A while ago. That, like another one, 'cause I saw that for a while ago on Facebook. something
Hi,
like
Jasmine.
that.
Welcome back.
Okay. Ashley Harris. Ari Brown's in the house.
Every so
Marina
often
Hernandez.
they drop a sale on the timeline. I feel like it's every week.
I know.
I feel like every week we're talking about a main choice sale of some
I
sort.
know.
Oh, girl.
What? Oh yeah, no. I need my fan, girl.
That was cold.
You'll have to just
Can you like put it over
There.
there so it's like blowing on you? It's
okay.
like blowing on your. It's gonna make my food cold.
Which is probably already cold. I'm gonna do this. Get situated. How's that, girl?
It's like 50 degrees outside.
Is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just said something low and cold.
Okay, let's see. I don't
Why-
line up my eyes.
I know I'm cold. Like it's like you think it's 80 degrees in here. It's literally like a fan blowing straight in our faces. I'm eating pasta, like an Alfredo, but I added broccoli to it, snap peas, and spinach.
You have chicken in there?
No, I didn't throw chicken in
Oh,
here.
you didn't?
Even though now I'm kind of regretting it. I kind of want chicken here now.
I know.
And I could go in there and put
I
some
have
chicken
a
in
little
it.
bit of meat going on there.
Yeah, I kind of want chicken in it now. But I'm just sitting here eating pasta and vegetables.
Oh, so Ashley Harris picked up the Cheers gelato. That's like, aside from Throw the Culture, the, what is that? The Kool-Aid line. Right? Is it Kool-Aid line? Kool-Aid? I don't know.
Yeah.
That line, that
It's
deal,
out at
love it.
Kool-Aid.
What is it?
Exotic
Kool-Aid, right?
Kool-Aid.
Where did I get Kool-Aid at?
Girl, I don't know. Oh my God,
All
this is
right,
so
but
tight.
I love that gel. That's like my next favorite line.
So Barbie Lovable needs me to explain what period means for us older folks. What actually says it on the shirt. It says, when no further discussion is needed, you say period. So you had period to the end of things where like the sentence is over, the conversation's over, we're not discussing this anymore.
Like exaggerated at the end, period. Basically, like, that's it.
That's it.
Done.
Period. So these are, what are they? Power and black shirts. So we're back wearing our power and black shirts. Y'all know. Codes in the description box, and I actually put the links to these shirts. So if you actually want either one of these shirts, the link is in the description box. That will take you directly to the shirt. But I saw this and I was excited. I was like, I need this one.
I saw this when I was excited. King of Pop. I think it's cool.
It's very
regardless of how everybody else feels. If you love them, then you don't mind wearing it. If you don't like them, don't get it.
I actually want that.
It's cute. I think it's so cute.
I want it in like a big shirt though, because I was like, it'd be cute to wear with like some high boots, some tall boots. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be long. It might just be like big going this way.
Right.
So.
You'll never get the length. You'll just get like a lot of extra volume.
Okay, what is the foundation stick that you use in your vlog videos? So I have two foundation sticks that I like that basically I only wear. So it's either gonna be the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation sticks, or it's gonna be the Sephora. It's like the Sephora, it's like foundation and concealer stick. Those are the only two sticks I own. Those are my favorites, so it's probably going to be either one of those. I kind of interchange them. The Anastasia Beverly Hills one is a little bit drier, but it's like, it's flawless. Like, I love that foundation stick. And then the Sephora one is like just a little bit like more creamy and again, flawless. I feel like sometimes it has a little bit more coverage, but them both. So those are them.
You know, Anastasia, I co-signed that one. I love that stick. When foundation sticks first came out, I kind of didn't understand. I thought they would be very drying and hard to work with and all that. And no, I love them. To me, it's like the most convenient way of putting on foundation, or even like turning it into a concealer if you get like the right concealer color. And I love them. So yeah, Anastasia is my favorite, and I like Bobbi Brown. That's my second favorite.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing a makeup declutter right now. I'm getting rid of stuff, trying to organize. Like my room was an explosion, and then it wasn't an explosion, and now it's a re-explosion, because like my room is like my bedroom and it's the filming room, so like all your makeup is in there, and so now we need to organize your makeup because it's just like scattered everywhere. So we're trying to declutter your makeup because I decluttered mine, and then it should be good from there.
Right. I really should have gone to the store today and get what you got last week, like these little clear dividers, and that way I can kind of categorize, because we're finding ourselves getting like very heavy-handed, or like very, I don't know, careless, almost kind of like the way we did the hair product, almost kind of the way we did our closet declutter with our clothes, just getting bored and sick of things, and just everything goes. And then, like I said, every now and then, you know, we have like a little pang in our hearts for the things that we got rid of. So with the makeup, I was finding myself feeling like I had to get rid of everything to kind of downsize, but you're like, we just need to reorganize.
We just need to reorganize.
Yeah.
It's basically even the same thing probably with the hair products. Like, we just needed to reorganize, but as far as the hair products go, there was just too many, and so like they had to go. But our makeup, we have a stash, but it's not that serious. Like, we just figured out a way to organize better. A lot of cases that she liked the Hourglass foundation is good, but it doesn't last more than 5 hours. Oily skin. That was a little heavy for me. That was a little thick.
Heavy.
That foundation stick. But
I got it.
It is a good foundation stick.
I got it like in 3 different colors from time to time. I never kind of really knew what my color was. I might have settled on sand now, maybe I have upstairs, but I got golden at one point. I got natural tan. I mean, there were so many different colors, and I never could kind of nail what my color was. Not to mention, to me, it's thick, but I love the primer. I love the foundation primer.
This is the Braun. MAC and Bobbi Brown have good color correctors. But if you're looking for a cheap one, I love the NYX one too.
Yes.
And the one I use most often is the BH Cosmetics. They're like color corrector and foundation wheel. I really like that one, but if I'm not using that one, then I'm probably using MAC. They have like a 6 kind of palette. It's like foundations and color corrector in one, and I love that. You have a really good Bobbi Brown stick.
It's a stick. I don't know if they make it anymore though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love the stick.
Oh, is that why you guys sent you with it?
Probably so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kept ending up on my side of the makeup table, and then you would take it back to your side of the makeup table, and then I would bring it back to
normally you'll take things
mine.
on your side, and I don't really notice it until like I need it. But no, I just kept like looking for it. I haven't used it lately, maybe in the last month or so, but no, I'm definitely well aware of this because the color is medium to dark, I think. And in the summer when you tan, your colors change. So I went from maybe light to medium to now medium to dark for different things for my foundations and concealers.
We have Gabriella A. She said, much love from London. It's 1:30 a.m. in the morning, but oh well. Hey, girl.
Nice.
Shout out to London. We were just saying we want to go to, like, Europe.
I know.
London,
When did I
Paris.
say that? I did. I did.
What else, guys? Just see. God's Child said, LA, can we discuss my Facebook question? You guys throw out whatever you want to throw out in the chat.
What would you put?
Can we discuss my Facebook question?
What's your Facebook question?
God's Child. No, she said, can we discuss it? LA, can we discuss my Facebook question?
Yeah. Why not? Throw it out there.
Throw it in the chat. Nick says amazing. Their eyebrow definers are bomb. Yes, that's what's on my eyebrows. A little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel and the NYX, like, their defined eyeliner. It's like, to me, it's a dupe for the Anastasia one. So,
hey, Kara G. She said, hey, girls. This is your first live. Welcome.
hi.
Just grab something to eat or drink and chill out.
Right, sorry. Choking on food. Again, I'm eating Alfredo.
Right.
I just saw what you're eating.
Come even more with that because you all know my memory. So she said, all right, it's coming to me now. It's clearing up a little bit. So she said the one about Sally's quality versus drugstore products. So keep coming with a little bit more. Remember, kind of, sort of.
What is it? Sally's quality versus drugstore. Like Sally's quality in.
I'm wondering. I'm thinking. Am I getting confused with another question that was asked about different products that are sold in drugstores as opposed to maybe getting them on their site or something? I don't know. Keep going. The TJ honey mask. Okay, I think was thicker from Sally's versus the one I got from CVS. Right. Okay.
Oh.
So did this honey mask? I don't remember, but you did, and she felt like the one. She said the TG was thicker from Sally's versus the one she got from CVS. I wonder if when they put things in different locations, and it's like a hypothesis, we're not saying definitively, but doesn't it kind of sometimes make you wonder about things like that? I
don't know so much about that. I just feel like sometimes maybe like batches of products are different. Like, for example, the Sotanicals, what was it? They're Afrotastic. Some people were saying, like, why is this so watery compared to other reviews they've seen where it's a little bit thicker? And they said, like, some batches come out different, so maybe it was like a different kind of batch. Recently, someone reached out on our YouTube comment and said they got the Fro Despair. And the Fro Despair is supposed to be green, but hers was brown.
Definitely.
And they said like that could happen, but I think maybe if a product was white and it looked a little bit tan or brown, that might be okay. Like as far as colors go, like the Not Sauce.
Right.
But to go from green to brown, I'm not really sure. And then she said it kind of had like a funny smell, but I don't know if Fro Despair smelled like greens anyway. Like I don't know what kind of smell it had, but I said that might be a little bit of a stretch.
I give companies
green to brown
a pass every now and then, but it seems like it's happening more and more often with all these companies using all these natural products. I don't know. Sotanicals name comes up quite a bit, it seems like, though I love them, but I think I'm the spokesperson for Sotanicals as much as I talk about them, so there's like no shade coming from me, but their name is constantly in someone's mouth about something that's gone astray. I personally refuse to buy like the leader sizes of things, only because only one person and our subscribers, but one was enough for me, where they bought the leader and it seemed like it was old and bad and it smelled weird, and I'm like, that's just a lot of product and I don't know what that's about. Does it change when it gets bigger? Maybe it's better in the little 8-ounce little jars or something. I don't know about all these great big quantities, so I really stay away from those leader sales. But I do know that there are things every now and then one of you guys will appear with something about Sotanicals products, and I always think, well, maybe it's because they're natural. So in this case, it's supposed to be green. I know for a fact it's supposed to be green. Number one, I know. Number two, it's like that whole green smoothie thing, and I know it was Honey's Handmade that I really loved, and I was trying to mimic that because I didn't know if they would make that with my favorite thing permanent, and then they ended up doing that, which was their
earrings are cute.
Thank you, girl. We'll talk about those in a minute.
Okay.
But they did end up making their co-wash. What is that favorite one from Honey's Handmade that I loved?
Sweet potato?
No. I love that one, the sweet potato co-wash. But the green, it was greens, mixed greens. It was
it's not a co-wash then.
Okay, it was a deep conditioner or something.
Okay, it wasn't called mixed greens?
It was mixed greens.
Mixed greens. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the deep conditioner?
Yeah. So I didn't think I could get it. So then I started trying to find a duplicate, and I thought I found it in my own stash with Sotanicals, and it was green for green. So I was like, okay. So now this brown stuff, I don't know. won't give them the benefit of the doubt that green has now turned to brown. I don't buy that.
I don't know. In my opinion, like if you're ever like displeased with the product, like take it back and switch it. If you think something's funny, then just switch them out.
Well, it's not
return
like you
it.
can take it back. You have to send it back.
True.
And that's a pain in the neck.
It totally is, but it's better to send it back and get a good one than to, what's the other option? Keep a product you think is bad. It's gonna sit on your shelf. You're never gonna use it. Like
I think if a company's reasonable, it's almost like I like companies that take your word for it, see that you spent the money no matter how much, no matter how little, because somebody that might have spent maybe $200 on an order, maybe your little order might have just been like $14.95 or $16.95. Then you had to pay for shipping. Some companies charge $5, some charge $7. So the whole thing could cost you almost $25 for one little thing. And I think they should say, okay, well, we made like $200 from this person over there. It may make no sense because I'm not a businesswoman. I don't own a company. I'm saying my way of thinking would be, all right, I'll just send them one. People have told me at times, throw it away, donate it, do whatever you want to. I'll just send you another one. And I like companies that do that.
I hate having to send something back.
I know.
Recently, I just got sent a dress, and like it was not my size, so I was like, can I get a medium? And they were like, yeah, okay, send that back, and we'll send you this, and like just the whole like tomorrow I have to go to the post office with the label and send it back, and it is like a whole like hassle, and it's annoying. So.
It is, and then you have to pay for that.
So is it green to brown like an avocado?
Yeah.
That's an interesting analogy, because avocados do go brown. And it is a green product, so maybe.
But that's
I didn't think about that. Like,
be exposed to air. That means because avocados get that way with.
So yeah, right. Air. So like avocados start turning brown because they're going bad.
Yeah. So
maybe it is possible for green to go to brown. Like that's a great analogy. Example of something green going to brown.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Tresses of Alexis. Exactly. I love that Melba's box. To me, I just like what it stood for, the whole theme, mother's, anniversary. I just love that whole thing. Sweet potatoes.
I saw a question before about somebody asking what to do for itchy scalp. I don't know if anybody answered it, but there was a time where my scalp was kind of itchy, and I did purchase the As I Am. They have like it's like an itchy scalp line. It's blue. And they have a really great co-wash that I feel like really gets your itchy scalp together like immediately. So I would recommend trying the As I Am co-wash. It's blue and it's for like their scalp treatment and their scalp line, and it's really, really good.
Tosh loves that our audio's cutting in and out.
Is it cutting in and out for anybody else? Can you guys hear? I don't know why I'm yelling.
Yeah, Leslie oxidized.
What is it? It's people say I don't understand what you said. Like people start yelling. It's like it's not that I can't hear you. Like I don't know what you said. I don't understand what you said. Like. Anybody else? Are we cutting in and out? Should I change the Wi-Fi?
Oh, Alexis Johnson says she's not working tonight. I know you always kind of like running out the door.
Oh, okay. Oh, so no one said nothing. Nobody spoke up. All right, hold on.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Let's try that.
I
thought I turned the Wi-Fi on. I didn't. So.
Okay.
Hi, Tia.
Let's see. Oh, we haven't seen her in a while.
Hi.
I know it's been so long. She's been able to watch. Oh, well, I don't know how.
Let me know if that's better, guys.
You haven't been able to watch it, but welcome back.
Welcome.
Picture isn't clear.
I didn't want to interrupt. I respect it. No, let us know if stuff is like busted. We don't do busted up here. What we do busted up here.
Baby, hey, natural baby, how you doing?
Audio is better. Cool. Tay, do you still use Aussie? I would say I almost haven't used Aussie in about a year. And I feel like we're coming up on a year of us starting Treatment Tuesdays too, because we started in the winter.
Right.
Doesn't time just fly?
I know, it does.
Guys, I'm eating Alfredo. Pasta Alfredo.
It really does. Better, okay.
Better.
There's
Cool.
Della Street. Saw her comments that she'd be at live on Friday, so she made it to live on Friday. Hey, girl.
My worst dogginess. If you hear the squeaking, that's him playing with his ball. And he's in the kitchen.
The inmates have taken over. What I said the other night, and I said the inmates are running the asylum.
He's
running the asylum. He doesn't like to go on his plate at night, so he just roams around the kitchen. That's been working out this week.
But we keep the doggy can on. I mean, he really doesn't roam at night. He sleeps, so he just doesn't like being caged in. So he's more of like one of those likes to sleep on something like big and fluffy. So we have like this big comforter, and he likes to sleep on his comforter. So.
Or checkers.
Do you still have the doggy cam? Absolutely. I love the doggy cam. I literally walk around with my phone and my iPad's down here, and I can. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I meant to take his ball before we got on here. I forgot. But
the doggy cam. Oh, you did, Erie? She said, I finally won a wash and go system on On Wash and Go Wednesday. I know because you're there every single Wednesday consistently, so that's awesome.
Cool beans.
For
I love wind
CURLMIX.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What have I ever worn? Oh,
That
the Harry Potter book.
And that Keurig.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It was so weird. I was on Twitter like years ago. I would say probably back in like 2012, 2013, and I was just like, oh, like my Dunkin' Donuts coffee is trash this morning, and Keurig messaged me because I guess I hashtag coffee or coffee was in my tweet, and they were like, you know, never have trash coffee again. You just won yourself a Keurig and like a night at a hotel, and they literally sent me a Keurig machine and like a voucher to stay at a hotel. We never did it, but it went like we never stayed at a hotel, but it was cool. It was so random. They're like, you know, DM us like for more,
13.
right? DM us for more information. And I literally won a Keurig.
Hotel do we have stayed at a hotel of our choice? Probably a hot sheet motel.
Girl.
Girl, nothing in life is free. Nothing worth anything.
But the big cool thing was the coffee maker. I was like, that is so cool because these are kind of expensive, so that's cool.
But Toya said, Tay, do you think that African Pride line caused your hair to shed? That was so long ago, you said, right?
I don't think so. I definitely think it caused me to break out, though.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely caused me to break out. I didn't give it away, though. I kept it just to stare at it because it's my favorite wash and go.
Sea breeze on your scalp for what?
Maybe itching.
Oh, itching? Okay. Ari, which system did you win? Which
like flavor.
Flavor. Color. Flavor. Flame. That's our new thing now. Like, you're not here for flavor.
You're not really here for flavor.
You're really here for flavor.
Yeah. Like if you feel like someone's questioning our intentions, or we're questioning like, you know, they're not really here for flavor.
Right,
like, you know, they're not really like, no.
Y'all really here for flavor?
You're really here for flavor, right? Like we were saying, we were thinking about like taking live over to Patreon, and I was like, you know, then we'd really see who's here for Flav. Like, yeah, that's what we're saying. Like,
I'll see real quick.
Who's here for Flav? Who watched Flavor Flav back in the day?
You know who's like been following our road to 20,000, and I literally kind of like watch it, not on a daily basis, but you know, every few days. So the other day I watched it, and maybe about a half hour later I went to go see, because we were maybe at 19,797, and I said, oh, we just need 3 more to do the 19,800. Kind of like it's a psychological thing, like when you see like you're getting subscribers, and then all of a sudden it said 19,800.
So
like
they show it,
yeah.
But I think this is to avoid the all the drama with like the makeup channels where they were like watching the countdown of people's channels go number by number by number going down. So basically just goes kind of like whole number. So ours is 19.8, but it could be 19.852, but like you guys won't see that anymore. We won't see that anymore. It just says 19.8 period.
Yeah.
And we'll never know how close we are to 19.9 or they don't show that anymore.
I gave us until September 22nd, which is the day before. I think the first day of fall is September 23rd. So I said I'll start tallying up the 22nd, and now I won't be able to know. You know, I could be maybe 899 or 999, but I'll never know now because they don't break it down like that anymore. Now it's just whole numbers, and I'm like you said, to avoid all the drama, because there is, for those that like our YouTubers that have channels, they do have that like the statistics kind of thing, and when the drama channels, those beauty channels get into a lot of drama, you watch them losing subscribers. I mean, and people actually make that like a video,
it's like
or like
mass
a live
bullying.
It is. It's like live. They put it up. So like right now we would be talking, and in the background you'll just be seeing somebody's channel just steadily losing subscribers. Like, what fun is that? But they were having conversations about that, and then other stuff like the way we're talking now. But you're just constantly watching and getting a kick out of it, laughing at somebody, basically their channel destroyed. So I think they want to avoid that. Like YouTubers can no longer talk about other YouTubers. Anything that's like consistent with bullying, they're kind of like doing away with, or really watching that, cracking down on that now.
When I say good, for bullying, LoriAnne, how's your piercing?
Oh, for y'all that don't know, guys, the wild side this week is doing great. Yep, absolutely great. Yep. Every now and then I forget. Okay, you know, guys know I play with my hair a lot or whatever, and I'll just kind of like play with it, and oh my gosh, I'll almost like send the earring flying, but I'm not. But thank goodness, because I'll forget.
Do you get a reminder when it starts stinging a little bit?
Yeah, it does. But yeah, I haven't knocked it out yet, and I'm just making sure it's like kind of like there. But yeah, it's cute. And ultimately what I want to do is just put a little teeny hoop right there, but you know, they say 8 to 12 weeks and all that. And I wouldn't dare take it up before then, because I think one time I did that, and you have, oh my gosh, such a time trying to find that hole again. It almost seems like your skin immediately starts like closing in, so you really should keep that earring that they pierce your ear with right there for that full time. That way when you take it out, that hole is fully ensconced in your skin. But yeah, it's cute. I like it.
And Morgan says, I have extremely fine, super curly hair. Butters and creams are too heavy, but I need moisture. I heard you mention the Carol's Daughter Bokashi Nectar. Do you think this would work for me? I love their leave-in, their wash and go leave-in in the Bokashi line, and the gel. I don't think that's heavy at all, and I found it moisturized. It was one of my favorite wash and goes for the longest. So the leave-in and the gel I think would be a great combo. Does anybody have fine hair, and have you ever used that line? I think it would be good. It's definitely not heavy. The leave-in is like a cream, but it's not heavy. It's just kind of like a light leave-in, and then the gel. It's nice. I love that wash and go.
The cleanser for which one? So what song said did you buy the cleanser for? I'm not sure.
Alexis Johnson, my hair is not real thick, but I love Nature's Little Secret. I love it too. That's what's in my hair. So I think we did the wash and go. Did we do it Monday? I think we did the wash and go on Monday.
Oh wait, so
maybe. And now it's Friday, and I haven't refreshed my hair. I just took it and put it up. The castor oil made all the difference in the world. I can't wait to keep incorporating that into my routine, because yes, it made all the difference. Like, you would never know this is like what is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. This is a day 5 wash and go.
Yes.
And with the Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss styling cream.
Desi Lake, yes, we're going to get that. You're going to get that. The Pattern Beauty.
Yes.
And let me see. MADCURLS made me do it. I know we're talking about that. I'm like, I know that we have all different ages and all different ranges on our channel. And I said, I'm a 52-year-old woman, and if I wanted to do that, that's me. By no means am I encouraging anybody whose parents don't allow that, or, you know, whatever reason nobody wants to do it. You know, too bad for you. But, you know, we all had to go through our growing pains. I had things I couldn't do when I was younger either. I just did it because I thought it was cute and cool, and why not? But yeah, but MADCURLS made them do it. Please, guys, don't start that. Like,
you would have made me do it too.
Part of the piercings, MADCURLS made you do it.
I already have one. I just don't wear it because my hair is long, and so like it's never seen. So, but I have one up here, and I have 2 down here. But I just wear the first one. I almost wanted to get a third one, like 1, 2, 3. I was like, I want to get a piercing too.
I know. I'm like, I want one more, maybe just like 2 little.
I'm using just castor oil. It's in our Amazon store. If you go to the Amazon store, hair products, it's like the first thing listed right there. It's that castor oil. It's not Jamaican black castor oil, although I want to try the Jamaican black castor oil to see if like there's a difference at all. But right now, I'm very happy with the Now Solutions castor oil. Very happy with it, and you seem to be very happy with it too.
I know.
And so I kept seeing her walking by these past couple of days with my like bottle of castor oil in her hands.
Because I swore that only the Jamaican black castor oil, only the dark or the extra dark worked and immediate results. And so I was very surprised. So I've been having it in my hair all week long, and because it's short, I really didn't worry, and it's not damaged. I think years ago when I had the big chop back in 2016. It was like that week where I kept that in. My hair was damaged. It was tangled. It was just a mess. Absolute mess. And just me every day not wanting to touch my hair because it was shedding. It was falling out. It was just destroyed. And I just kept thinking it was going to grow back. So I was just like pouring that in my head and pouring that in my head. And so on top of the tangles, on top of all of that thick castor oil, it was just a mess. My hair had to go. But this week, I've been doing it, and I'm loving it.
I saw somebody ask, is it thicker or thinner than Jamaican black castor oil, like the black? I think it's the same consistency, because I thought it was going to be thinner, but when I first poured it out, I was like, okay. I'm like, yeah, this is castor oil, this is thick. But when it hit my hair, when my hair was wet, it glides right through. So I was like, okay. So I thought it was going to be tugging and being busted, but nope. And I just saw Lisa Powell said that it worked instantaneously. My hair looks healthy again. Seriously, after one hot oil treatment with castor oil, I am very impressed.
Yeah, no, I just felt like my hair needed a little something. I do find it shedding. I don't quite see it the way you saw it, but I'm almost like seeing it and recognizing it and feeling it like in the front. I know that when my hair is wet, these pieces, like if I part my hair here and this part goes to this side, these front pieces to me are getting thinner and thinner. And I don't know why. And you know, guys know how you've seen me in other videos where I take the hair and just start crossing it over to kind of like hide the thinning parts here. Yeah, those kind of crossover parts are getting thinner to me. So I'm like, uh-oh, like what's going on here? I don't think it's anything to do with the highlights in this instance. Anything other than probably the aging thing and the shedding of hair. You know, that's simply male pattern baldness kind of thing kicking in, I believe it is now. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. I have no problem. Who just said that? Sarah 15. She said her hair is long. She has no issue cutting it off. Neither do I. If it gets like that, I'm not hanging on to long, dragging threads of hair. I definitely would cut it off to make it fuller again.
So we're talking about hemp seed oil, and you can get it from the cooking aisle in the grocery store. We were in Target the other day, and there was like a section of just like oils, like olive oil and coconut oil, and I think I saw hemp seed oil, avocado oil, apricot oil. I'm like, are these safe to put in your hair? Like, I wasn't really sure. What else did I see there? It was like flaxseed oil, and I was like, do people put this in their hair, or is this just for food? And there's other ones you buy elsewhere that are like, you know, for your hair and your skin. So
I wasn't sure. Everybody asked before, could you save damaged dry ends? I think if they're just dry, that's a whole different issue than split ends. What if you tried to moisturize them? I wouldn't just like go right away to cutting them off. If they still look like you could bring them back with the proper cream or an oil or something,
castor oil,
to just kind of like cut them off, and there's still some hope there. I wouldn't be so hasty if you definitely have an issue with cutting hair. But if they are split ends and all that, yeah, then you can't, to me, you cannot repair split ends. I don't care what the products are out there, how they market them, how there's a repair end menders and all that. Absolutely not. You just can't. That's my take on it. Let me see.
So this is it. This was $10. It's in our Amazon store. We put it there. I bought it off Amazon. But it's the Now Solutions castor oil. And I feel like you've been going to town. I use quite a bit of it, but it really hasn't been touched. I kind of want to just buy another one. But
because we don't have the right spigot, so what I've been doing is opening this up and putting it in my scalp, each little section.
Oh really? I coat my entire head with it.
And then then I round it off at the end like that, pour it in my hand, whirl it up like an ice cream cone, smack my hands together.
But yeah, those who have been following us and know that my hair's been looking busted, like you can see the difference. It definitely looks like more moisturized and stuff, because it was looking dry and it was shedding and it was dry. And
thank you guys for everybody that's complimenting my little piercing there.
You can eat it. Should be fine to put in your hair. That's a good way to look at it.
Okay, that's good.
That's a great size for $10. That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
And when you first saw it, you were like, why did you get the Jamaican black castor oil? I'm like, because this one was this big for $10. And I'm like, this is 16 ounces. And I'm like, and the other one was 8 ounces, I think, for $9.99 or something. I'm like, so this one, my castor oil. I didn't know there was a difference because we never know anything. And so I just bought this one. I'm like, it's castor oil. I'm like, and people were in the comments saying it was great for hair growth and their skin and their eyebrows and their eyelashes.
But it's not making your hair grow. It just kind of like stopped the shedding.
Well, we don't really know if it's making my hair grow yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only done it once.
Okay.
But
who asked before? Somebody asked, are you still using the BodyWorks papaya line that you love?
Yeah, I actually did a one and done with the curl jam from that line, I think 2 weeks ago, and it was good because I loved the BodyWorks, the coconut shake curling cream, and I wanted to see if the BodyWorks, the curl jelly from that line, or curl jam, I think it's curl jam, was comparable. Yes and no, it kind of is, kind of isn't, but it was a good wash and go. I think I still prefer the curling cream, but I'll always love the BodyWorks papaya line. That was a great line, great wash and go, and I dibble and dabble back in it every now and then.
Hi, Veronica Glover. Hi, Matt Bam. Alexis Johnson, what did you want to try hemp seed oil for? Like hair or? Okay.
Where does castor oil come from? Castor oil comes from, here it is. It says from the seed. Oh gosh.
We see.
Lord.
Those that are right.
Yeah, it's from like the castor oil seed. It's a seed. So like you know how things are seeds and they get the oil from it. It's from like a castor. Y'all, where's it come from?
What's a
from
double
like a castor
forward
seed?
Helix piercing? What's that?
A helix. Isn't that this like in here?
Oh my gosh, I'm
like
so
the
scared.
in part.
I'd be so scared.
Rickinus common. You get Google. Where you press a little button and they say it for you.
Oh, interesting. Dee Blair said, I bet that Aunt Jackie's flaxseed gel caused your shedding. That gel has hydrolyzed wheat protein as a main ingredient. Just a thought. Yeah, because your hair doesn't like protein. You know, who's to say at this point, you know, I don't know. We blame it on the weather. We blame it on the highlights.
castor gods.
And now tonight I'm blaming it on the aging. We just don't know. It's just part of, I guess, the natural journey. Not a fun part of it. When your hair is flourishing, we're loving our curls and stuff. And
I don't think you can avoid like the highs and the lows. Like,
yeah.
Can people avoid shedding? Can they completely 100% for their whole entire natural hair journey avoid shedding or little knots or needing to trim your ends or certain things?
And because we're so in tune to our hair, I mean, like, look at every Friday night we're on here talking about hair and products and all that. So I think, especially like for me growing up, I don't remember anybody this kind of like focused on hair. So I don't know. I'm sure. I mean, the way I used to rake and comb and pull things and all the hair in the brushes and stuff, those old-fashioned brushes, I don't think we ever paid attention to it. Now we just watch every single strand. Now people are like measuring their
growth. I used to detangle my hair by sticking it under the shower faucet and just brushing down. Like, oh my gosh, that was me in high school. Like, just under the faucet. Or like I would take a bath and put my head back in the water and just brush it out under the water. Like,
just raking and combing.
Oh my gosh.
Children just so young, not knowing what to do. What were we at the other day and somebody asked to do a length check and they said to turn around and pull a strand out to see how long my hair was.
I don't know, was I with you?
Yeah, I thought you were. Where were we?
Nordstrom's? That was the last time we were talking about your hair with somebody. Maybe Nordstrom's?
Yes.
They asked to pull your hair?
Yes. The woman that I met at Nordstrom's, she was going to start following me on Facebook. She did. But anyway, so of course our hair is always conversation. So we went up to the register, and she was there, and she was talking about hair. And I get so enthusiastic about it. And then, of course, I whip out the phone, show her the channel. Because I always try to guide and lead people to the channel because there's just not enough time when you're standing there talking to someone. She was at work. She was bringing out people. We're talking about natural hair. It's Nordstrom's. Nobody was bothered to listen to that. You can just imagine the clientele. And she's black and I'm black. And we're trying to talk about natural hair. But the line is like forming. So I just always say, go to YouTube. We have a channel. And you can learn everything there about natural hair. So, but yeah,
one lady, I saw her face, she wasn't having it, and y'all just kept talking.
I know, and I was not paying attention to her. So this was urgent right now because I know what that's like. I have a heart for people that really want to go natural, people that have that struggle. I think at the time she said that her fiance was like not having it. He didn't care for it, and he's just like, absolutely not. And I'm like, you gotta block out that noise, like do you, And I said, even with myself, when I had to cut my hair, when I had the big chop, I remember it was Thanksgiving. I've told the story time and time again. And I got all like the guys in the house together, my husband at the time, and Spencer and Adam. I'm like, this is something I have to do. I have no choice. So it's not like I'm asking you guys, can I? I'm like, I have to. My hair is damaged. It has to be big chop. And when I say big chop, I mean cut off completely all the damage. And I need the support. Okay, whether you like it or not, I don't want to hear it. No comments, no nothing. And just please act like you like it, even if you don't like it, because it's an emotional thing. So for me to go from, I think at the time I had shoulder length hair, it was really cute, it was blonde, it was very cute, because that was like my first journey going natural, and so it had grown to shoulder length, and of course, the highlights, so it was very, very cute, but it all had to go, and I was dreading it. I was sick as a dog, I was miserable, and then what would have really sent me over would have been if anyone would have been like, why'd you do that, which I did get, but not from my family. A lot of people are like, oh, I like your hair better the other way, as if I had a choice. Like, they didn't know I didn't have a choice, but still, I think it's just a rude thing to say to somebody. Once they made a decision, it's not like we're Harry Potter and our hair's going to grow back overnight. So once someone has cut their hair, what can you do? I mean, if I'm wearing a certain color lipstick or something that you can easily take a piece of tissue and wipe it off, not that I would if somebody didn't like it, but that's easy. But when somebody's cut their hair, who does that? Except somebody uncouth, that just... Who does that? Tell somebody, oh, I don't like your hair short. It's too late.
It's rude, Megan.
It's too late. At that point, I mean, it's going to take some months for the hair to grow back, if not years. So stop with that.
We gotta watch more of those shows.
Which one? Oh, I know.
What is it?
Say yes to the dress. Yes,
Yeah.
Definitely.
We saw an episode where I guess this girl was getting married and she had her best friend from childhood there and her best friend from college, but her best friend from college was going to be her maid of honor, and her lifelong, like her best friend who had been her friend the longest was just going to be a bridesmaid, and she was like turning it out at the dress fitting, and she was just like, it's rude, Megan, that like she wasn't going to be the maid of honor, and so
I know she took it dead serious.
she was like, it's rude.
I know.
She was like, so mad.
Yeah, no. I mean, some people really get into things like that. I don't know if I ever had that passion for somebody else's wedding to be in it, to be so offended by something like that if I wasn't chosen to be the bridesmaid or something. I don't know.
Do you have to buy your own dress as a bridesmaid?
Nowadays I think nowadays you do. I think back in the day, I think the bride took care of all that, and maybe the bride still does if they have some Manny. But
all
in the world
about Manny.
in the world I roll around in, heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, like my grandmother used to say, pass the cat, pass the hat. Like, you know, like if I couldn't afford it, like, you want me to be in your wedding. But I don't know, I guess people think it's an honor. I think it's an expense, so I never got excited.
Because people actually send people out like, will you be my bridesmaid? Almost like, you know, will you marry me? They send them to their bridesmaids like, will you be my bridesmaid? Will you be my maid of honor? Like, kind of thing, like a whole little care package thing.
And so, but that to me is cha-ching, cha-ching, so I guess it's an honor. But I don't know, sometimes it's just like, the range is just like long and it's...
Wow, see, Atia said yes. She's like, my cousin said she wasn't coming to my wedding because she wasn't a bridesmaid. My mother-in-law said she wasn't coming if one of her children weren't in it. Wow. I was like, what? Your son is the main attraction? Alert. That's so funny.
Wow. I know, and they're like, if the person you're gonna marry, you have to start getting their sisters or something in the wedding.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. What if you
but
don't?
I guess
you don't want to?
I was gonna say, but I guess you would kind of be not close to them, but
you have to start meshing. I think it's like a good message to send. Like, you want to get to know the sisters, and it's like a representation from his side of the family to be like we're all gonna be one great happy family. But it's difficult. But no, people take that very personally.
They do.
Yeah, no,
I think we've talked about this before on the channel, but like for like events like weddings and stuff, like if the bride wants you to wear your hair a certain way, like are you gonna do it? Like if you are natural and you don't like to straighten your hair, but they said, you know, we want all the bridesmaids to be uniform, and you know you have to straighten your hair to be in the wedding. Like, are you down for that, to like change your hair or sew in some hair or wear a wig?
Right. I think that's a lot to ask, and people are like, you know, it's not your day, it's the bride's day and all that, but I think that's just a lot to ask. I could see things within reason, maybe. You know, guys, how I feel about pink lipstick. I always say that's my corpse color. Though every day my lips look like I'm in a corpse, but I don't care. But I think that's a lot. But I think, you know, you would do something like that because the bride asked you to do that, so I could change my lipstick to pink for that one day. But to say, well, I straighten my hair, I think that's a lot to ask, because things like that could cause permanent damage. For me to take off my gray lipstick and put on pink, you know, what's the big deal? All right, so, but
Can you wear some pink lipstick?
Girl. Girl, you know better than to ask me that. Hold on. Somebody said she got dumped. Where was that at? After she big chop? What? See, Andrea Robinson said, I got dumped after my first big chop.
Wow.
Thank God for that. What was that about?
Wow. So okay, I didn't know. I didn't know like people really got like all into that. So
Like
people get offended. Like people want their brothers to be
Yes.
you know, I want my brother to be the groomsman. I want my sister to be a bridesmaid. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Drama. Are weddings drama? Like all family functions?
Okay, you guys know those that are on here always come to lives. You guys know the aunt with the kayak, and you know, my sister won the kayak, and then they were going to sell it for us because they rolled in those circles, like in Darien, Connecticut, where there's money there, and so my mother didn't have like those connections where to sell this great big piece of equipment that we won from Bloomingdale's, or my sister won, so she got, all right, so that aunt, okay? That aunt, when my mother got married for the second time, she didn't want to go to the wedding because her husband wasn't the best man of Gam's second husband. Like, she got mad.
Well,
like,
were they friends? Or she
no,
just wanted
like,
him to be the best man?
No, I mean, like, it's just like where like if you had a sister and you were dating someone, and like your sister was dating somebody, and well, that was actually my aunt's husband, of course, and then my mother's getting married, but it wasn't like that type party where like he felt like he had his own.
Not even like just a groomsman, but the best man.
The best man. And so at the time she was like always generous and always, may she rest in peace because she died not too long ago. But anyway, so she what was I going to say? I'm getting off on a tangent now. Oh, she was going to give her house. She always great big wonderful plans. So she had a beautiful house, nice sprawling ranch, all of that, and that's what the reception was going to be. But once she found out that my uncle wasn't going to be the best man, snip, snip. Nope. It was so messy that when my mother, like almost like the week before, whatever, when the invitations came in the mail, 2 weeks, whatever, a month before, I don't know when those invitations come in the mail, she had to very carefully with her best friend cut off the bottom part where it said reception to follow at, and then it gave my aunt's address because there wasn't a reception to be followed. She pulled the tent, she pulled the house, she pulled the reception, the fool, the spread, the banquet, everything got pulled because my uncle was not going to be the best man.
That's so busted.
Yeah, so people do take that dead serious.
Just want to keep the wedding small. Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yep.
Where did I read?
Yeah, weddings are supposed to be a happy time.
Yeah. What was I reading? Well, I kind of read it a while ago. I ended up reading it to you with Spencer because it was so busted. But it was about this girl. She was like throwing this party or whatever. She was waiting. I think she was going out to the club or out to eat dinner in the club with her friends, and her cousin was coming. And so she texted her cousin like I know you're coming out for this, to celebrate my birthday and all that kind of stuff. But can you tone it down a bit? Because I guess when her cousin comes out with her hair done and her lipstick and her clothes or whatever, she feels like she shows her up or whatever. And so the cousin was like, well, kind of I wear what I wear, but I can help you get dressed, I can do your makeup, I can do this. And the girl was like, no, basically I don't need you to do that for me. What I need you to do, what I'm asking you to do is to tone it down.
Wow.
Don't wear what you normally wear, don't wear your makeup and all that kind of stuff.
So she didn't want to step her game up, but she wanted
her friend to come down,
yeah.
Or not her friend, her cousin, and so I think the text ended where she blocked her or whatever,
wow.
And because she felt like it was a diss, well, I'm not going to tone it down, but I can help you turn up kind of thing. I'll do your makeup and help you fix your hair. And the cousin was like, that's not what I asked. I asked you to tone it down. And so how would you guys feel about that? I read it
how do you guys feel? I think that's a bit much. You can't help but be yourself.
Yeah. And so she was like, the cousin was like, well, I don't need to do all that basically to be cute. And the other cousin was like, well, you kind of feel some type of way because you're telling me to tone it down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, dang, I don't know how I'd feel. I'd be like, what? This is just me, and you're asking me, what do you want me to look like? What do you want me to wear? This is how I do.
Mm-hmm. What I tell you, the insecurity, exactly.
Yeah, the whole text thread was just a mess. Even after she was like, I'll do your makeup, your hair. She's like, that's not what I asked. It's my birthday, and I asked my cousin. I asked you.
Wow.
Basically to come looking busted. That's what I'm saying. Well, did you know who I am? Don't invite me. Period.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Period.
Right there. Right there.
Bye, girl. She's touched. Yeah. So she literally got mad.
And especially since she offered to try to help fix her up.
Yeah. And she was like, "Oh, girl, I'll do your hair, I'll do your makeup, da da da." And she was like, "No, I don't like this. That's not what I asked. What I asked is for you not to come, all hyped up, all turned up. Don't do that."
Exactly, Lee Butler said, I do me, you do you. Exactly. Don't try to lessen my sparkle, my bling, because you can't step it up. And some people can't, but no, I can't do that. I don't want to lessen myself. There's just a few opportunities that I get to go out, so let me do it up. Oh, what else is Andy? You've never been to a wedding?
I've only been to one.
Yeah,
my cousin had only been to one wedding, and some people have been to so many. They're like, it's wedding season. I'll see on Facebook, and people will just be going to wedding and wedding and weddings and weddings, and I said probably the next wedding will be my own.
Yeah, and in the 20s, I guess that's where it's a big deal. Nowadays, I think they're pushing out even more now the 30s and 40s. I don't think people really get married anymore in their 20s. Some do, but not like it once was. But yeah, no, to me it's a lot of expense. So I would do it probably for a sister, which I did do it for my sister. Mm-hmm. She did it for me. But to have friends and extended relatives and all that, it's very costly. You have to get, oh my gosh, we watched that dress show. What is that?
Say Yes to the Dress.
Say Yes to the Dress. And the woman basically made the girls sign a contract. They had to stay a certain size.
Wow.
She picked out this extremely expensive dress. It was this pretty lavender. They got that fitting, and whatever they fit in that day, after she approved their weight size and all that, that's what they were going with. And they had to buy those Louboutin, those red bottom shoes.
Wow.
$800. They had to sign a contract to say this. She didn't want to hear any no's once you signed the contract. You had to have your hair all done a certain way. Their hair was all relaxed, dyed and fried. Okay, that's the style that she was going with, and it was just so many rules and regulations.
As bridesmaids, I would have got together with the other bridesmaids, said let's all refuse to do this at the same, maybe she'll tone it down. Like we
Right.
all like let's all agree like we're not doing this.
Yeah.
Like so she'll tone it down because like even if like 1 or 2 or 3 people do, I guess you're only gonna have 3 bridesmaids. Then I don't know how many you have, but some people have like 20.
They
They're
do.
like I have like 20 bridesmaids.
Remember the
like,
time we saw the episode with the biblical bridesmaids? They had about like 17 going down the aisle, like coming into the church foyer, up and down the aisle, and then it was too much, and then all like held candles.
Yeah.
And because she had so many friends and she didn't want to offend anyone, so all these women. And they were all biblical bridesmaids. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I remember that episode. Yeah, like there was literally like 32 bridesmaids or something. It was crazy. It was so many bridesmaids.
Let's see. Hi, people. Hey, Kaylee. Viet, is it? Right. It used to be that the bride's parents paid for it. Yes, at 106 Andy, I love the gypsy weddings. They do it up so big, and they get that company, that woman. She could glue on and sew on them rhinestones. She gets so excited when a gypsy bride comes along because they have money to spend and they are not afraid to spend it. And those dresses are like a production in and of themselves. They light up. There's ruffles galore, ruffles on top of ruffles, and the gypsy weddings are fun. But so much drama. That Melly, there's one like those, they're like the original gypsy brides, and that's sister, that Melly, that young one.
Kids said I love Indian weddings, so colorful. Yes, those are so fun to watch. We watch Indian weddings on YouTube.
So
those are so cool, and like it's like a couple of days worth of like activities and stuff going on, like so cool.
And I think their dresses are red. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
The wedding dresses are red, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew an Indian guy one time. I was like, okay. I was like, break it down. I was like, how does it go? Because he was going to a wedding. He's okay. So the first day this happens, and the second day this happens, and the next day it's like, okay, this is the wedding day, and then this. It's like a whole like slew of activities with different outfit changes.
And they look like money's no problem, right? Like they have plenty of money.
Plenty of money.
Yeah, they don't have shortcuts.
Right? Like one of our YouTubers we love to wall, I think it's Casual Beauty, and she got married, and she made a YouTube video, I think almost like a year later, of like all her wedding outfits, and I swear there was like 10. It's like, this is for the reception, this is for this is for the wedding, this is for the dance, this was for this was for the picnic. Like she had like 10 outfits, all very expensive. Yeah. And her wedding was in Mexico, and it was just like gorgeous.
Hi, Karen Spearman. Where was it at? Shani Bell said those gypsy dresses. Yeah, she watches that. Yeah, those sisters are gangsta.
This is Sweet Tea.
And they do get married young. Who said that? EK. Those gypsies get married so young. They do. It's almost like an honor. It's like they raise them up, and they get married very, very young. But they seem like they're almost like conservative in nature, right? Like they don't mind cooking and cleaning and doing all that stuff. Like they're like your very old-fashioned kind of like housewives. They enjoy doing that. But then they marry somebody with money. You know, like you wouldn't mind doing all that cooking and cleaning if somebody's gonna take care of you. You know, but
I thought Taylor was turning up. No, guys, no turn up. It's just tea.
I know those aren't what's in your glass. Yeah, but they're extremely conservative, and they take pride in how they keep their homes.
Let me see. Would you want gifts for your wedding or money? I think it depends because there's a wedding registry, right? So if we're getting a house or something, like just us like now kind of decorating this house, seeing how much bowls cost and mugs and pots and pans and chairs and lamps and like that kind of stuff. Is that what people do for weddings? Like, they have a wedding registry for getting a house?
I don't know about, our culture, but I know like Italians, oh my gosh, they have money, okay? And their family does not mind, or let me just not say, I won't speak for the whole culture.
I was like the whole culture.
Yeah, you speak for black folks. I'll speak for my family in particular. The registry, first of all, like my grandma, another grandmother story. She hated being told what to get, so she didn't understand that at all. Another, generation, all that. But I think that you try to find the cheapest thing. My grandmother said, somebody bring her a bunch of dish towels. You're going to come with 100 heads, she said. Meaning that you come with like your dish towels as the gift. Dish towels, what you can get for like $6.99 on like a little wrapper at JCPenney's. And then you want the prime rib. You want the shrimp dinner. I mean, you want like the most expensive dinner being offered. You got a chicken and shrimp. Okay, you want the prime rib and all that. But you bring like the cheapest gift. But I think that, Italians, they can set up housekeeping when their wedding is over. People come like they mean, like people, lawn mowers and kitchen table sets, and not just one plate from a very expensive place setting at Bloomingdale's. They buy the entire place setting, the 8 plates, the 8 little dessert plates, the 8 little tea plates, the little teacups. I mean, they buy the whole thing as a gift. So I think that no, they really hook their family members up. But again, like I said, I can't speak for every Italian. I can't speak for every African American. I can definitely speak for my family in particular. I'll even narrow it down just in case any families listening to get offended. Just my little the branch off of Pauline. Okay, right there. Italian money.
Yeah, so I think the etiquette is to give cash to cover the cost of your plate.
That's what they say. That's kind of like the guideline.
Dollar Tree gifts for a filet mignon plate.
Right?
Some people don't even come with gifts at all, which is extremely tacky.
Yeah.
Like,
nowadays, though, you can kind of like get away with it because now they almost don't want you to because they don't have any place to put them. So you are assumed that you can almost assume that people did it through the registry. So it's not that uncomfortable feeling when you show up empty-handed now. Because I did the register, the bride doesn't want to sit there that day just juggling all the gifts, so she's assuming that people probably did go through that. I don't know. I know that's the way to do it now. I just always had a problem. I think I was so particular. So I never had a baby shower for any of my kids. I didn't want other people's stuff. I think it was even before the registry thing. Really, maybe it was the infancy stages of registries, but I didn't want people's junk. You know, I call my stuff junk. I didn't want people buying clothes for my baby or sheets for the crib and all that. That's just me. Okay, yes, probably I want to go to the poorhouse because that's probably exactly where we went. You know, I want to do it all myself. I didn't want everybody trying to find the cheapest thing, buying a bunch of even flow bottles. Even though I wanted Avent at the time they just came out. Actually, they first I saw in Europe and they had them over here, and then pretty soon they were everywhere. Now they're everywhere. But at the time, it was like something that I had never seen before. They were the cutest little fattest bottles with the cutest little nipples. The cutest bottle I ever saw. So I wanted those if I was going to do that, which I just wanted, but I actually breastfed the kids, so I didn't even use that. But no, I don't want people trying to go through those and try to find, oh darn it, somebody already got the dish towel. I can't do that. Somebody got the pot holder. Can't do that. What else is on there? The blender. All right. Well, is anything else? Okay, that's a vacuum cleaner. No, I don't want to do that. Is that the hope chest? I don't want to do that. No, I don't. So is that a picture? No, I don't want to do that. So you kind of want to get there first. But Italians, no, they go for the big. Bye, baby. Be careful, honey. See you tomorrow. That's Spence. Workaholic. All right, so.
oh yeah. How did we get on this topic?
I don't know.
What? Sarah Fentine said there was over 1,000 people at my brother's wedding and we cooked the food. How?
Wow.
How are there 1,000 people? Is that like family or friends or a mixture of both? That's so many people.
Where's EK at?
1,000 people.
How
did you hold all? Where'd you have the wedding? Like a park? Like a great big place? Like the reception? Like an outdoor wedding?
Yeah, no, China probably isn't a thing anymore. I'm seeing EK ask that, and then who answered it said she's from my generation. I know I'm dating myself probably, but that's back when you had things like that on the list. I think people probably ask for different things nowadays, but I think it's just a lot to choose from. It just feels very odd to me, again, different generation, to go to a store and to start checking off things that you want people to buy you. It's just like such an uncomfortable feeling for me. I don't know why, because I guess it's what people expect. It makes it easier for them to know what you want, instead of them just kind of like buying junk, the stuff that I felt like I didn't want for people. I didn't want a baby shower because I didn't want people to bring junk, so I guess it narrows it down. But it's a lot to ask. My taste is so sky high, and was and is, that anything I could put on the list, nobody would want to. And I went on to hear the comments. She have a nerve. She got a lot of nerve. Think I want to do that. I want to be clothing up her baby in them clothes. Like, like I don't want that. So I don't ask. I don't ask for anything because I don't want people's opinions.
What else is good to binge watch on Netflix? I binge watched 13 Reasons Why season 3 last like a couple days ago. I finished. It took me like 2 days, and I thought it was good. I don't mind it. I thought it was good. I mean, I thought season 1 was good. Season 2 was good. I didn't know what they were, how where it was gonna go season 3, but I thought it was pretty well done. I know one of the new characters on it, Annie, she's black. They bullied her like on social media, so much so that she deleted all her social media, and like they said they didn't like her character on the show. Like,
really?
People are ridiculous. Like,
You
it's
finally finished
acting.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's acting. Like, how are you gonna come for somebody's character that they're playing on a show? They like drag this girl like on social media, on her Instagram, on Twitter, and so much so like she just deleted all her social media and she's just like disappeared. Which I watched the whole show and I really don't see what there was to dislike, really. I mean, she had her moments, but all the characters have their moments. So why they honed in on this new character and dragged her for the filth on social media, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Because it's just acting.
Veronica Glover, that's funny. She said, how's my ear? I couldn't watch that without me. It's fine. It's right here. Can you guys see how close I have to get? Yes. It's all comfortable, guys. Yes. I think it's cool and I like it, and it's doing well. They give you that little bottle of solution or something. So can you guys see it? For those that just stepped in, I got my cartilage pierced right there. Oops, that little right there. Doing really good. No problems.
Your bracelet is loved.
Oh, which one, girl?
Did Sarah Fentine answer why there was so many people at the wedding? Oh, both families and friends helped to feed everyone. The reception was at a hall. There was so many people that we couldn't see everyone. Like, wow.
That's nice when you have hands-on like that. We never had that, really, my immediate family. But when people can chip in and help like that, that's fantastic.
Exactly, Leah Butler. It was a character. It wasn't real. And, like, people really came for this girl. I'm like, people are really ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sarah Fentine, I just started watching. I'm not done with the first episode. Okay, yeah. I thought it was good. I think I kind of want to go back through and watch the whole series again. It's an interesting series. It's an interesting series. And I think all 3 seasons are pretty well done. I think they're well done, so.
Thank you, Tamara Brown. Which one? This one or?
Oh, well, 3rd season to me is a little bit of a stretch for high schoolers because they're starting not to look like high schoolers anymore.
Oh, really?
Like, some of these characters are played by 30-year-old men and women, and they're starting to look like 30-year-old men and women. They're not looking like high schoolers. So, parts of it were a reach. Some of the storylines were a little bit of a reach for high school. I'm like, I don't know if high school is this crazy, but, you know.
Yes.
Sarah Fentine, that's what I thought because she's black. That's exactly what I thought. Even though, you know, Jessica's on there and she's Hispanic, and, you know, Dempsey's on there and he's Asian. Like, there's diversity up in there, but she was like a black main character. She's like the main focus of this season. And she didn't even do anything that serious on the show, and they really dragged her. And I was like, it's because she's black. Like, I don't know. Bryce ain't get dragged like that,
Barbie,
and he's like the main
lovable.
bad character.
Ooh, girl, it's a New Zealand women's prison. Some new episodes. Season 7, gotta see that. You know, I love season women's prisons, or prisons, period. On your right.
This is Lori and Wendy Williams just living your best life.
Right? I know. This is my right hand. There's 3 of them there. This, I don't know, which one stands out the most. But anywho, I get them from Paris. Online, of course. That one is good. Hi, Stephanie Bell.
We started ordering new Feety pajamas
Doing
for the
good.
winter
I know.
because it's cold.
For pajama parties, guys. Get your Feety pajamas in check.
I love Feety pajamas in the
know.
winter time. Like, they are just my favorite. And Walmart has the best ones. Walmart.com. Check out their, like, the women's, like, union suits or women's footed onesies or whatever. They're just so fluffy, and they have characters. And
I know, the price is like $19.99 for, like, what you get. I think
some of them are good for
fantastic.
$19.99.
Yeah.
Some of, like, the other ones that I really want, those are like $50. I'm like, yeah, nobody's doing that for pajamas.
And the store, like, when we first went in a few years ago, we mentioned it, and then I think we had like a pajama party, one Friday Night Live, and we wore the pajamas. But that, when we walked in the store, and I think in our vlog recently, we went to see if they had anything good there, and they had that bird I didn't want, and then that dragon with those wings, so I didn't want anything that represented a bird. But $19.99 in the store. I think now they know they're worth a little bit, so now they're like $21. They're creeping up a little bit, but still affordable. But then there are some that are $50, and I think that's outrageous, or like $60. I think that's a lot for pajamas. But if they're $19.99 and they're fun, I think. Yeah.
SCSP, I can understand that. She said that during the first season, her son's school suggested that, like, the kids didn't watch the show. I see what they're trying to do as far as starting a discussion on, like, the heavy topics that are in the show. I'm not trying to demonetize us, but there's like some heavy topics in the show, and I can see what they're trying to do with bringing the conversation.
They asked them
to it.
not to watch it?
Yeah.
Or?
I mean, the show is triggering. Like, it really is. And I said it's pretty graphic and detailed. Every single season, every single episode. So, some people were saying that it kind of glorified some of the themes in there, the way it was, like, laid out in, like, the series. I definitely think if, like, those type of topics in the show are triggering to people, like, definitely don't watch it. It's heavy. It's dark. It's a heavy show. It's definitely a heavy show.
Hola, Anthony Martinez. Yes, Walmart is the bomb. Alexis Johnson said.
Oh, Leslie, hopefully they bring them back, bring sizes back. Those combat boots were so comfortable. And I said, I feel like if the front of the boot was flat, then they would feel more like a heel and like it would hurt. But because the front is a platform and the back is a platform, it's literally like wearing sneakers or just like regular flat boots, except you're just up a little bit higher. But I love those boots. They are so comfortable. And I love Urbanog. They have shoes that are on trend in like fashion for like more like expensive brands, but they kind of like dupe them and make them more affordable. So I've been shopping at Urbanog for years.
Do you think Tosh Love said it needs to be talked about though? No one wants to have the conversation, but could give people ideas. You know, can it give people ideas? I don't know. I think if your mind is already there, I don't know if people can actually plant things. It's almost like people say that when your parents are gay, you know, kids are being raised in a household that there's two women raising them or two men raising them, you know, mother, father, you know what I'm talking about. And they're saying that it'll turn the kid gay. I don't think so. I think that it has to come from within. I think you have to be, that has to be like already in you. I don't think seeing that, it can happen. I mean, something so simple as maybe children growing up without love, and then they try to do something different for their kids. I don't think that just because they didn't have love in their household that they'll grow up to not like know how to show love. That might be something that they might want, you know. So I don't think necessarily.
I think just because, like, I mean, for some people it might give them ideas, but there's people already doing it. So I mean, that doesn't like. I think it should still be talked about. We should not talk about it because it might give somebody an idea because people are already doing it. So it definitely needs to be talked about, and that goes with anything. Like we should be talking about everything, any topic, like anything and everything, because there's people doing it. So.
Yeah, I like the way you guys received that vlog. That was fun, you know. And I like the comments that were coming in with that. The fact that you guys enjoyed us being at the mall. I mean, just something, just so like, we like setting up the camera and just kind of like sharing our lives like that. So that was fun doing that. And then everybody kind of like focused it on the Auntie Anne's pretzels. Like, for fun. Like, they said when they get down, they go to Auntie Anne's, get pretzels, sit down. I thought that was so cool. Yeah. So it's just like people just being people.
You know, in the first video, where we were kind of talking about pushing through sadness, there were some comments that people were saying that we both look sad, and like I was laughing with you. I was like, Mom, I was like, they're basically telling you look busted. I was like, even though it wasn't you, it was me. I know we're like a duo and we share like a lot, like the Our Truth Story and stuff like that. Like we were both like dealing with that, so that was like shared sad emotion. But like it was literally just me being busted, and you had to drag me on. I really didn't want to film like at all this week, and but people were like, you know, yeah, you both look sad. Like, and
I think,
and it was literally like just me.
Sometimes you guys comment and you comment all throughout it. You'll watch something and then you'll comment, and you'll watch a little bit more and then you'll comment, and then you'll watch a little more. So you comment all throughout the video. So that might have been like a comment that was made like maybe in the beginning, maybe you didn't understand or something. But I made it very clear that I was in a good place now this year. And so we were understanding. I mean, I appreciated where it was coming from. It was coming from the heart. That you guys were trying to really like get into our minds and trying to help us out and all of that, but it definitely wasn't both of us. I'm happy to report like I'm in a good place right now. So it wasn't me, and you're gonna get in a good place. And you're getting in a good place. But like you guys were saying, you know, good times come, bad times come. You can appreciate the good times when after you go through the bad times, then you can appreciate what it was. And you have to always remember when you're going through bad times, what those good times felt like.
Right.
So, that was funny. Like everybody, we got clumped together. I'm like, no.
Yeah, you both look sad. You're both not all there.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were sad because Tay was sad. I said I said if I seemed a little bit more subdued, I think I pinned a comment. I said maybe because I was kind of like channeling that you don't want to be all, you know, giddy and excited and jumping off the walls. If you know, if your daughter's upset, so maybe I just kind of like kept it low key. But then you're like, you're always just kind of like low key.
Yeah.
You know,
So maybe it's me being low key and you being low key. It's just
yeah.
like threw the vibe off. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, we have not ordered it, but we're getting it. Nia, Onia, is it the Tracy Ellis Ross line? We're getting that. I think you're getting it right.
Let's see.
And I'm kind of excited about using it. I can't wait to try it. I wonder which one they'll send us. Because last week I think we talked about it. The 3 different conditioners they have for different.
I asked for the medium one, I believe.
You did? Okay. Yes, Miss Sanfran, baby. I was gonna be doing that too. I'm gonna wait and see, but
What are you doing?
we got. Let me see.
I should have this doggy cam. Oh no, I have my iPad here.
Dogginess, report to the gate. Dogginess,
Is he at the other gate?
he must be.
I hear a gate.
Yeah, he's not at this one.
Okay. Let me just go check on him because he's been doing busted stuff all day. Just make sure no bad boyness is happening.
Yes, I think Leslie, like I always say, I see things and then kind of like they go out of my mind. But you asked earlier, the wall, yeah, it's still like. So we haven't done anything about that yet, but we shall. But that's what became the invention of the dog watching 24/7. And it's funny, like he's like looking all around, like all of a sudden he'll be doing something, and we'll be like, "Doggy, we see you," and he's like wondering where, because he doesn't see any person there. So it used to kind of like freak him out a little bit. Now that it's been going out all week, he's not bothered. He keeps on doing what he wants to do at that point. His little paws. He did something else? What, honey? Okay. He did more? More? He's starting. Really? I never heard that. Rick Ferguson said like a male and female brain is actually different. Of a transgender person.
Okay.
I know a man and woman's brain that we definitely think differently, but I didn't know transgender brain. I know. Barbie Lovable said, how about Felicity Huffman only getting 14 days in prison for the college scandal? Yeah, I know. We talked about that earlier this afternoon, right, Tay?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, is there any way you can block that, or hold on, we have okay. We'll switch places when you come back so I can see. So what do you think about her getting 14 days? Well, let me go see.
That's ridiculous. I saw that 14 days. She might as well not get any time at all. That's absolutely ridiculous. 14 days. Like they really had the audacity to say 14 days and like put that out there. She's getting two weeks.
14 days still, like I wouldn't want to be there that long, but yeah, like you said, there was a woman one time, a black woman that put her child in a different school district and got a lot of time for doing
5 years.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. What about Lori Loughlin?
They said like she stole a free education.
Let's see. What dogginess is up to.
I don't think we know about Lori Loughlin yet.
No.
Hers hasn't been announced. I don't know if hers was a little bit more serious than Felicity's. Felicity's was like SAT tampering or something, right? I don't know. I forget what Lori Loughlin did, or did she lie and say her daughter was on a sports team when she wasn't for a scholarship or something like that? Oh, she didn't take the plea. Okay. Lori Loughlin didn't take the plea deal. Did Felicity, was that Felicity's plea deal, 14 days? Compared to what they were saying, weren't they saying originally like 40 years or something like that? It's by Checker's Head. Yep. Both of them should get more time. It should have made him pay for another child's tuition. That's interesting. Yeah. Did you hear about one of the presidential like candidates or whatever saying that they want to give people $1,000 a month every month or something? I saw that today. I don't know. I was just kind of like reading different things today. I'm like, people are just saying anything now. Like, I wouldn't mind someone who's going to completely cancel student loans. That would make my antenna go up. Like, who's going to cancel my student loans? But the whole to give every American $1,000 a month for 12 months out of the year, like every single American. I was like, what? Like, how? Yeah, Andrew Yang. I was like, how? How? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so many kids didn't get scholarships because of the scam. Yeah, that was awful. Awful. I'm on my $12,009. College really is expensive. It's so expensive. The first year I stayed on campus was like my most expensive year because there was room and board and all that kind of stuff. And like it wasn't even that serious. Like you have to share rooms with the roommate. You have to have like, you know, the huge dorm with the people, share the bathrooms. The food's not that great. Like it's just a lot of money for, you know, bustedness. Yeah, try that. Rochelle, naturally, like honestly, like all the candidates, I haven't really delved into any of them, which I probably should before it's time to like, before it's voting time, because I definitely vote, you know, when it's time to vote, so I should dive into people. That was just kind of like the first thing I read about him, and I was just like, okay, you know, all these candidates are kind of just saying a lot. I saw, was it Bernie Sanders who wanted to do he would let us know what's in Area 51 or something, like there's
Right,
just,
yeah.
it's just a lot going on. But it's just like, who's really gonna do it? Like, people make all these promises, like, are they really gonna follow through? Like, if somebody really says they're gonna cancel student loans for everybody, like, how are you going to do that? And can you actually do that? Can you? Yeah, like, are they really gonna do what they say they're gonna do? Cute blocks on the ledge. Yeah, it says, you guys see it? It says MADCURLS, and then we have one, like, in the front of the house on the, what is it? On the fireplace. It says MADCURLS. You're just supposed to be the dots. Show the abbreviation. And then we bought this, but you guys can't really see that. We were supposed to put what we had in our hair, but it's chalk, and it can't really be seen. You gave him the
Yeah,
the little peanut butter. Yeah, okay. But yeah, are you guys using like anything interesting in your hair, like stuff that you're just kind of stuck on right now, or are we getting away from like the product junkie mentality where everything that comes out, we just want everything that rolls out? Are you guys getting away from that, or are we still there where a brand will put something out, yes, we all need to hop on it? I think Camille Rose is coming out with something new. I don't know what it is, but I think it's like another new line. She's coming out with something, I believe. But I always like read your guys' suggestions for like different things. I kept seeing people talk about the BodyWorks curling cream. I tried it and I like refell like in love with it again.
I know. Let's start like rotating our things. Let me see.
Using my pomegranate and honey. I need to dig out that that shampoo, you know, it's on my shelf. I love that shampoo and conditioner. I'm trying to stop my product junkie ways. You guys got me hooked on Meech. Meech, love Meech.
Oh.
Meech, love Meech, so Meech.
I don't know. I saw somebody just say, you know, we never do politics on the channel, but someone said anyone but Trump. And you know, and I used to feel that way too. But it's like, you know, the devil you have, you don't know the devil you're gonna get. He don't have no power. That's why that wall's not built yet. So he made a whole lot of promises too. So I don't know. We know what we have.
It's just his vibe. He doesn't even have to do anything.
totally
It's just his vibe that just the
Yeah.
vibe he gives America. That's just
Yeah.
kind of like, So
But,
and that's why I think people are feeling like they can do whatever because he's in power. It's just his vibe. Like he doesn't
Exactly.
even have to do anything. It's just his vibe. That's just
true.
throwing everything
That's
off.
true. But we already know what we have, and
Yeah.
he doesn't have no power to do much of anything. So, as none of them really do, if we call a thing a thing.
Are you only using creams, Tay? What are your favorites now? Yeah, so I've only been using creams since my shedding. I've just stuck to creams. Not that I have anything against gels, but to me, in my mind, if you're a gel, it's just like gel-like, and I just don't want anything gel-like in my hair right now because it could be dry, even though I have gels that I love that are like not drying, but I'm just staying away from gels right now. So just straight creams. The creams that I'm using now are the Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss Styling Cream, my absolute favorite. That's what's in my hair again today. This is the day 5 wash and go for that. And the BodyWorks Coconut Shade Curling Cream. Those are my 2 favorites right now. I just talked really fast. Did you guys get all of that?
Where did I put it in my hair tonight? Oh, you know what?
And the As I Am Jamaican Black Castor Oil
yeah.
line. That too. Now that's what I would buy. And I haven't bought it yet. But I am going to at some point.
Which one?
The As I Am Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. I am going to buy that.
Okay.
And last week when somebody asked me, was I interested in the new As I Am packaging for their coconut co-wash? I didn't know what you meant until I got off and I saw that they put it in a big bottle with the like that. Yes. I love that so much. I would totally get that. And I love the pump. The pump makes it so easy because it's like in a jar and you're in the shower and it's just like you're gooping your hand all in there. But to have a pump, I love a pump.
Hey, Miss Me, Miss Mo, and so who said thanks for the Weed Ad recommendation? Catherine, Batiste. Which Weed Ad products are you using? Love Weed Ad. I was gonna do my hair with Weed Ad tonight. I was gonna do the featherweight. Featherweight or featherlight? One of those feathers. Featherlight.
Featherlight.
Featherlight. I was gonna do that, but I
Where do you find Nature's Little Secret and Soultanicals? On their website is your best bet. Nature's Little Secret is only sold online. Soultanicals you can find in Rite Aids, I believe. Is it Rite Aids and CVS or just Rite Aids?
Yeah, but not everything.
Yeah.
Probably like their best sellers, perhaps. And they encourage you now to do that while their website is shut down, to go to authorized dealers that do it. And then have you guys seen, I don't know, probably if you guys have gotten things from Soultanicals, but they are giving out 60% off coupons now or discount codes or whatever for Black Friday. So I got that the other day. I thought that you had to actually buy something first. They said go to Rite Aid. I thought you had to mail in to show them that you did. But I don't know. I got an email the other day with a 60%. I don't have my phone. I normally have my phone by me. Where's my phone?
Upstairs.
Oh, see, girl, I told you.
Girl, you didn't tell me that.
Okay.
You just had to keep it plugged in and charged.
Okay. But anyway, anybody else get the email for the 60% off for Black Friday?
You can pull it up right there. Close
Okay,
the
I never
chat.
like to. Okay, do that. Okay. Let me see.
Okay, so more questions about the Eden BodyWorks papaya and castor. Yeah, I absolutely love that line. I did do a one and done with the Curl Jam in the Eden BodyWorks papaya and castor line, and I liked it. It was good, but I did love the wash and go with the mousse and the Curl Jam. But right now, again, that mousse, I don't know. I just want cream, so I'm not reaching for it right now. But whenever I reach for it, I know I'm going to get a good wash and go because I really do like the papaya and castor line. It's very good. I can definitely see it in my 2019 favorites, end of the year favorites. Definitely, it was definitely
That papaya one?
the papaya line. I thought it was very well done. I love that line. All that's coming up. We have to do our awards ceremony again this year. Do you guys want us to do that again? Like
that was so much
It was
fun.
our favorites, and then it was like your favorites, what you guys sent in. That was so fun.
I know. First we did our favorites.
I need a new gown for the video.
I love the microphone. That was the best part.
Yeah.
Maybe little awards, the little the curly head, the little texture.
Yes,
head.
and like nobody could make it to the show to
Yeah.
get their award.
No, when that one person showed up.
Rose, like, no, oh, she's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, accept this on her behalf.
I like the brands that played a part of the fun once they obviously viewed the video and then they saw us like kind of like advertising it or posting it on Instagram. I think who was one of them? I think Soultanicals was one of them. Sorry I couldn't make it, but thank you for the award. I thought that was really cute that the brands that really reached out and did that. That was very cute.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. No one, I'm like, are they coming? Are they coming? Oh no, they're not here tonight. Okay, I'm sorry, they're not here tonight. But somebody else you'll take this in their stead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like your idea to get the mic and then to like dress fancy, like it was like a real award ceremony.
I know.
It was fun.
I know. Once I get on a tangent, like the ideas just keep coming and coming and coming, and gets bigger and bigger. The award ceremony. Oh, Hannah said that's how she discovered us.
So Lisa Powell said that Honey's Handmade has a pumpkin twisting butter. Do you think that's comparable to the? Can't believe it's not pumpkin.
Wait, a pumpkin twisting butter?
Pumpkin
Is it
twisting
new?
butter.
Never heard of that.
That was cute. Also the funeral. Oh, we absolutely have to have the funeral.
Oh, the funeral.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. There's definitely
Yeah.
gonna be some products in the funeral video this year. Again, I can't wait for that. Yeah.
I know.
All of
Friday,
them.
like
We did
2
our
months.
top brands, top 5 favorite brands this year of the year, top products of the year. Products that were just busted. What was it? The disappointing products. That was the funeral video, and then we did the award ceremony.
That's why we didn't want to really declutter all our products, because we like kind of showing you guys like the bottles. We'll say, for instance, like this buy, you know, we use this in such and such a video, and you know, but we don't have anything kind of like props anymore. I don't think. I don't know.
No, I didn't get rid of props. Leslie Braun said that I get rid of my awards gown dress too. I'm trying to think. I might have given it to the Goodwill. I might have given that dress away.
I definitely did.
I know you threw the gloves away. You just like basically we just buy new gloves. You just threw the gloves away because we're just so rich.
That mentality, I just got so. They were just like these long gloves, and yeah, I don't know why I thought I would never wear them again, because for the award ceremony. I don't know. I told you guys we were just moving fast and furiously.
On September 28th, the As I Am Jamaica Black Castor Oil line will be 50% off at Sally Beauty. 50% off the whole line, or buy one get one 50% off. There's a difference.
I want to look into this twisting butter, this pumpkin, because I love, because they nailed it with the sweet potato, with that smell. It smells so good. The Honey's Handmade,
She said she's assuming it's new. She just advertised it this week.
Oh, okay.
And for those of you talking about our shirts, they are in the description box. Power in Black. We're back wearing some Power in Black shirts. We got some new pickups.
I know.
And our code is also in the description box with the with the 2 links. My shirt's linked there, and I linked your shirt as well.
You did? Okay. Yeah, I know. I thought that was so cute.
Tay, make a duct tape dress. Does that hurt ripping it off?
I would think so.
I remember one time I had like a wrap shirt, and like it kept opening here, so like I duct taped it, but when I had to take the duct tape off, I was literally like in pain, and there was like red marks there for a couple days.
It always shows from like you don't ever kind of like see our pants unless like we stand up or something. So I'm so glad that the other day when you came in with that burgundy shirt, that wrap shirt, nasty, I want it. I'm glad that, because that to me that's like somewhat dressy.
Girl, that's not an award show dress.
Oh,
what did you wear? You wore that gold.
Yeah, that tan thing. Yeah, girl.
We can probably find some dresses on the rack like right now, and like get some like little cheap
sparkly
dresses.
Yeah, I know.
We have to coordinate our colors though.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have just lots of plans. We're already thinking of our Halloween costumes, how to incorporate Doggy.
So what do you tape it to then? If you don't tape it to yourself, what do you tape it
He
to?
didn't play with his little toy.
It's 50% off the whole line, September 28th. I'm gonna need reminders, guys.
Wow.
I can remember this.
Let's put it in our little calendar. But he's so big now. First, we're gonna have him be Kentucky Fried Chicken in the bucket. A DIY, basically go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and get their big bucket that they put the chicken in and drop him in it. But he's too big for that now. But he's like so the color of it, his fur is like, it looks like a little chicken nugget.
I know. All my Halloween costumes, I'm thinking, I'm like, how can I incorporate Doggy?
I know.
I'm trying to think.
I know.
I'm trying to think which way to go. But there are 4 Fridays in October. And then Halloween's on Thursday, so we would have to have a special Halloween live on a Thursday. So you guys would be getting 5 October live streams that are Halloween themed. And not just where we're sitting there talking about Halloween, but we dress up. So if you weren't here last year for October, kind of go to our live streams that like we're streaming in October, and you'll see like us. We were Thing 1, Thing 2.
Right.
You were a witch one night. I was Princess Poppy.
Yeah.
I was an angel one night. I was a pumpkin. So like we like dressed up for Halloween, and so.
Yeah.
And that was kind of impromptu, but this year, we're like in September, we're actually like looking at costumes now. We're planning it because it's gonna be a lot of live streams, and we want to dress up for all the live streams. So we're already thinking what we want to do.
And it's fun. You know, I mean, I know some people don't celebrate it. I know people have opinions about it. And you know, and we respect it. However, we do over here, and we enjoy doing that on Friday Night Live. Those that can make it, wonderful. Those that can't, I'll wait for you. September 28th. What is going on? They're having a sale for what?
As I Am,
Okay.
Jamaican Black Castor Oil line.
Oh, chicken nugget. I know, right? Now he won't fit, so we have to think of something else. But we have between now and then. Watch us, because like it's really not that far away. Like starting October 1st, so we're already moving our way through September. So what's the first day in October that we will be going live in costume?
The 4th, I believe.
Okay.
The As I Am Leaving, can't you pair it with their curling jelly?
Yeah. What did
I
somebody
took
say?
Doug back in a while ago. I'm just gonna take him really
Okay.
quick. So we don't have
That
that
literally on you.
on top of everything else.
Put it on, right, I know. Straw, let me see.
Dogginess.
What's the JBCO water? Is that from, Shea Moisture? From As I Am. It's a game changer. Oh, okay. See that? Have you heard of the JBCO water tank?
Yeah, it's in the line.
Okay. Is it like a leave-in?
I'm not really sure what it is, but it is like a Jamaican black castor oil water.
Is it kind of like everyone's doing like this rice water thing? It's along the lines of that, like some sort of treatment, healing
I
kind
think
of.
so.
Okay.
Let Doggy say hi.
Oh, there's Dougie.
Here's Doggy. Doggy.
Dougie, say hi, Dougie. You said I always say he's like a little
He's so
junkyard dog
big
now.
now.
He needs to be so groomed again.
I know he let me brush him the other night. He was so fluffy, but then by like the next morning, he was curly again.
I know.
It's
How
like
often
his
for
curls
you
curled
guys
overnight.
that have dogs, you get them groomed? 'Cause that $70, like I'm trying to do that every couple of weeks. But look at how much his hair grew already. It's scraggly. I can hardly know you, doggy. I can hardly know you. It's a refresher spray, okay.
He did good boy things.
Aw,
He did
the little paws. The little chicken
Okay,
nugget paws
okay,
can fit in a little container.
Okay. He's sniffing. All right, come on, Doggy.
Let me see. Anyone ever have success helping someone getting into rehab or detox? Hate to be a downer, but I just got a frightening call. Oh, wow. Anybody can answer that one for EK? Do they want to go, EK? Anybody know about putting someone in detox? Doggy Ann. Yeah, the KK, that's why we got him. Because he went along with the theme of the channel, MADCURLS. MADCURLS doggy, he's curly. Yes, Veronica Glover, they have to want it, yeah. Involuntary, I'm not sure, is it voluntary? Or is it kind of like what they call them, when the family talks about behind the scenes, an intervention, is it something like that? Involuntary. Hey, Tara Price. Wow, an adult or child, EK? Where are we at? I know that we literally got Doggy strictly because he's curly. Little did we know the responsibility, I think at the time, and the breed. We knew nothing about the breed. The clinginess of the breed, the activity of the breed. He is so doggone active, and he's so smart. Like people always say that it's the poodle in him or something. Yeah, we had no idea, but we've adjusted and we love him to death. But we bought him strictly because of his curls. How responsible was that?
He's so cute and curly.
Can't force him, it won't work. We're answering questions, but then EK came in with an emergency. Danger to himself, my brother, danger to himself and others. He has to go in, so that she's got a phone call. Oh, that's a good answer, Miss Yvette. She said suicide hotline.
Just getting someone to a rehab or detox.
Dressing on Alexis. I knew you guys would underestimate the responsibility with Doggy, but he's so precious. I know we sure did, but thank goodness
We
there's
did.
there's all hands on deck here. There really is. So there's 4 grown adults. So somehow, some way, we're making it work. But yeah, I didn't have a dog in 25 years. You guys never grew up with a dog, and so we simply didn't know the true responsibility. I felt like because I raised 3 kids, a doggy would be like walking tippy-toeing through the tulips. Not at all, any way, shape, or form. I mean, you really sacrificed your whole life. We really have. I know last week we had the talk about letting him go and all that. I don't think that ever came to fruition yet because when we were going out, Adam came in, so he hasn't been left alone yet. There's always somebody here.
Probably tomorrow because everybody's going to work and we want to go to Home Goods.
Right. Okay.
So he will be left here. Because like you can't bring him anywhere. I was with him out the other day and I was at the post office and like I put him down for like 2 seconds and like they were like, you can't put the dog on the floor and da da da. I'm like,
I know. And the post office.
And like they literally saw me juggling packages and trying to like juggle him because I was watching him and she was like freaking out like, oh my god. And I was
that was
like,
weird
okay.
to me.
I was like, okay. Just watch me struggle over here then, you know.
So Tara Price said, hey Tay. Deborah James said,
Hi.
hey y'all. Miss Sam Fanbase said, I worked in mental health, inpatient and outpatient. That's what we dealt with. He is very much of a busybody.
He is. He could be dead asleep, relaxing. He hears one noise, he pops up. It's like, why don't you want to stay asleep? Like, and enjoy yourself, relax your nerves.
He has doggy FOMO. FOMO is an acronym for fear of missing out. He has serious FOMO. He never is just down for the count. Like he's always just like one eye open, just so afraid he's gonna miss out on something. And it's like he's like just lurking all the time when we come around. He's just like he just pops up and he's just like lurking, just ready to pounce.
Yeah.
So funny. Have a good week, EK. Hope it all works out for you. That's difficult. No, Leslie, we're not doing any better this week than we were last week. We don't leave him behind. He hasn't been left behind yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I thought about that, Elfrida. I think we got 2 free classes from where we got him at. And definitely we're going to kind of look into that because he's so good. And I do want him to be more disciplined and trained well because it's a shame to have like a good dog just go to pot. And he's cute now, but it's not going to be cute for long, you know, the constant like misbehavior like that, so that's not going to be cute. You've got to. And I have never claimed to be an expert with that at all. None of us are. We're like the face gets us all the time.
Yeah.
So it has to be professionals that can do it. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that, Tresses of Alexis neutering him. So we've heard 6 months, we've heard a year, so we're still trying to kind of debate about that.
We said, like, if we do it, we're definitely looking at after the holidays. Nothing.
Absolutely. Though they say they're not down for long, like a day, but I don't know. I go in and out with it because they say it won't stop the growth, but it might. He may not get as big as he was going to get, and I kind of want to see how big he was going to get. I don't want to stunt that, like how big he was going to get. But they say it doesn't stop it, but it might slow it down and stunt it a little bit. And I don't know if I want that for him.
Kim Gregory, you guys are great company. I've been driving around running errands here in Houston, and now I'm waiting for my daughter to get off work. I've been listening the entire time. That's so cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm glad we're entertaining. We're company. Wow, Shireen, hi, watching from Barbados.
Wow.
I watch the videos, but this is the first time I'm catching live. Hi.
Awesome.
Is there anybody else outside of the U.S.? Let's do what we haven't done in a while.
I know. Who else? Step out of the darkness.
Where's everybody
Come
from?
into the light.
Where's everybody from?
And tell us what time it is where you're at.
We are from Connecticut, and it is 10 o'clock exactly here right now.
Ryan Hanks said, hi, LoriAnne. How have your MS symptoms been? Okay, thank you for asking. It's the journey of MS. They go in and out. You know, some days nothing, you know, some days it's more intense. But I'm managing.
Nashville, Tennessee. It's 9 p.m. Hi, Jay Nicole. Welcome back, girl. Toronto is 10 o'clock. Tory Tribe, hi, chatting from Guam. Wow.
Wow. Come on. What's H-Town? Oh, Houston. Okay.
Is MS? I'm thinking that's Mississippi. Is it Mississippi or I was gonna say Minnesota. I don't think it's Minnesota. Is it Mississippi? MS.
Where's it at? What's it look like?
MS 901. She said MS, just MS, the abbreviation for the state. California 701. Just moved from Arkansas to Minnesota. It's 9 p.m. Cool.
Connecticut, QM, Connecticut.
Okay, so that must be
Hands up.
Minnesota then.
Is it?
Yeah, because Mississippi
Zimbabwe.
is like further over.
Wow. Can you phonetically spell your name so we can pronounce it properly?
Who's coming from Zimbabwe?
Right here, Ropa, that's what I said, phonetically spell it so that we can pronounce it.
Cool, it's 4 a.m. Oh my
Wow. Vienna Gray, it's 7 p.m. From where? Chicago, 9 p.m. with Eva
goodness.
Bright.
QM is, oops, sorry, from Connecticut. Hey.
Taylor, is it Navity? Las Vegas.
Ooh, Vegas.
Silver Spring, Maryland, Andrea Twitty, it's 10:01.
Queens, New York, Georgia, Southern California, Kentucky, Alabama, MS, Mississippi. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Mississippi, New Jersey, San Diego.
Born and raised in Florida, now in Oceanside, California. Deanna Gray. Deborah James said, my mom had MS. Oh, okay. So you're familiar then with it.
North Carolina, San Fran, and it's 7 p.m.
Rochelle Napoli, Detroit, Michigan. Michigan, DTW, Texas, 10 p.m.
Chicago, South Carolina. So cool.
Leslie and Lucas. Is it Lucas and Cam? Queens, New York.
Dallas, Texas, Texas. I want to go to Texas. I've never been to Texas. Have I been to Texas?
Um,
I'm trying to think. No, I'm trying to think. You know what? I might have had to have taken a connecting flight through Texas going somewhere. I think. So I technically have been to Texas, but I didn't get to stay or do anything because it was just like I was switching flights. So I believe.
Oh, that's what you did, right? You have like a
Yeah,
layover.
I think.
Okay.
I used to love like catching flights sometimes that have like connecting flights, especially if it stops somewhere cool. So like I think I'd never been to Texas, so like, I'm gonna take a connecting flight from Texas, so I can just say I've been to Texas. But
Ryan Hanks, yes, relapse and remitting, yes. Though I think I'm crossing over to secondary progressive, though my neurologist doesn't want to say it, and I kind of appreciate that in a way, because maybe they don't want to kind of like just put that in people's head, but I swear everything is very symptomatic of secondary progressive. I've had it for over 30 years, so I'm definitely sure I'm crossing over now.
what's the best place in Texas? Because like you guys know, I watch Raven Elise, and I believe she's from Austin.
Right.
But then she's always talking about how she lived in Dallas, and there's Houston. Like Texas is huge, and I didn't know all these places were like 3 and 4 hours away from each other. So
Yeah, I didn't know.
where
how
is
big-
like if we were gonna
yeah.
come to Texas, what's the best place? Is Houston the best? Dallas, Austin, what's the best place in Texas?
Beautified. Thank you. Who said that? Oh, D's Enlightened Edits. Glad to hear you're
Columbus,
doing well.
Ohio.
Thank you.
Well, J.K. Rowling just gave $18 million to MS Research. That's awesome.
Wow, I think her mom has it, right?
Oh, okay.
Who else?
I used to always give the MS Society when I was in high school and I worked.
Yeah.
It was just like automatic. When I got hired, they asked if I wanted to like give like a portion of my paycheck to charity every pay period, and so I did for the MS like the whole time I worked there. Like every week, my paycheck would come out of my paycheck.
Ryan Hanks, are you familiar with the illness?
San Antonio or Houston? Okay, depends on what you're looking to do. That makes sense.
He's in Maryland. She's in Maryland. New Jersey, 10 p.m. Pam Taylor.
Austin is College City. San Antonio has theme parks.
What is that? What are you doing?
As I said, her dogs heard the balls and they want to play. He's so cute. I love playing, I guess, is it fetch with him? But he has like these 2 balls, and like I'll throw it, and I'll say, go get the ball, and like he'll get the ball, run and go get it. Like he's like running his heart out to like go get the ball, and then like he'll run back really fast and like drop the ball on my lap, and then I'll throw the ball. Because we have like a pretty long kitchen, and so I'm like throwing it down the kitchen, he'll go running to get it, and bring it back to me, and like we love doing that. And then, you know, after doing that a couple times, he'll be like out of breath and he'll need to go get water, and he'll just like drink like mad heavy. I'm
I know,
like,
so
it's a
right.
lot of work playing with the ball.
I
Like it's a
know.
lot of work. Like
Or like last night, we just felt like doing like a midnight run, as we call it. So it's just go as you are, pajamas, slippers, and just hope you don't get stopped for anything. So we just jump in the car, and then of course we had to get doggy. He's probably looking at us like, are you guys crazy? We got his blankie and his little donkey that he sleeps with, and we all got into the car. And he has like this thing that he does when he gets into the car. We don't know what it is, but he does it each and every time. We've spoken to his vet about it. It's like these ticks and these clicks in his head, and he's like a nervous wreck, I think. It's like when he first gets in, and then once he gets settled, then he's okay. So we drove to Dunkin' Donuts because we felt like a smoothie, and so we did that. So and he's good natured.
Yeah, we just
so,
went for the ride.
Yeah, so we went for the ride, and we did that. Came back and got back in, settled in, and we said we told you when we got you that you have to be always camera ready and ready to roll whenever we are. And Bernadette Johnson said hi. Love y'all. Oh, thank you. Things are bigger. Come on down. They go big or go home in Texas.
Are there country accents in Texas? Is Texas considered the country, or is it just considered Texas?
They're different, right? They're not southern like that. To me, they don't sound like as if someone from like South Carolina or North Carolina.
Okay.
It's different accent in Texas, right?
It's Texas. Is Texas just like its
Something.
own kind of thing? Like it's Texas? He's 5 months. So yeah, like he does like this like mouth like twitching thing, but then he'll stop. But it's only when we get in the car. For like the first couple of minutes we're in the car, he'll do it and then he'll stop.
Oh, Deborah James and my mom have progressive. She started off with progressive because there's like 4 different kinds of progressive.
You were 4 minutes behind.
Primary progressive. I know, but I'm just kind of like read up and down. I know, I'm still answering them, especially when it comes to the MS stuff.
This is not as strong as Alabama. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
Alabama's
right.
pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty thick. Texas is close to the ways of Louisiana, definitely southern. Okay. Western? Yeah, is it Western accent? Western? Is Texas Western?
I don't know, is it? Jay Nicole wants to know what highlight you're wearing.
So this highlight is actually an eyeshadow from a Jeffree Star palette called Androgyny. Is that what it's called? Androgyny. Yeah, I was on Instagram and I followed this makeup artist, and she did like her whole look from the palette, and she used one of the eyeshadows as a blush. So I tried, and we had the palette. So I used the gold highlighter, the gold eyeshadow in that palette, and did it as a highlighter. But I just love gold highlighters. Like some of my favorites are the Maybelline. It's like the Mega. Is it Maybelline? One. Like it's like Mega Glow or something, and the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Those are like my favorite, my 2 favorites. But I tried something different tonight. That's typically what I'm wearing. Yep. Either one of those highlights, but I actually tried an eyeshadow tonight as a highlight. And I kind of see it every time I turn. It's just like bam.
Oh, really?
It hits the light. It's like bam in your face.
The good thing about decluttering our makeup this week is we came across so many things that we forgot about.
Yeah. I mean, the palette's cute. It has some cute colors in it. The palette is cute.
Which one?
So,
the Androgyny?
The Androgyny palette is nice. It has like a nice, like, you know, burgundy and some oranges, blues. It's like different. So why don't y'all consider Makeup Mondays? I mean, we could probably tweak it, do it again, but tweak it a little bit. I think the way we did it the first time was just doing makeup in real time, and that was ridiculous. So
now
we can probably do it, you
yeah.
know.
Now that we've organized our makeup room and we're seeing things and organizing it more, I'm loving it. We have so much makeup. As much as we are enthusiastic about hair products, is as enthusiastic as we are about makeup.
Yeah. Maybe we could do like maybe I'll post in like on the community page or something, maybe on Instagram, like what makeup questions do you have for us? Maybe that we could answer those. Someone said, what highlighter do you like? What foundation do we use the most? And maybe we could just answer those questions.
And I like the fact that when we did do them, I think we have 4 out there, because we did it starting in I think January of 2018. Yeah. Trying to find like new content, but it didn't really take on this channel because at the time we didn't think it was a makeup channel. But since that time, we're finding out there's more makeup lovers on our channel. But what I liked about it was that it was 2 different ages. So I kind of like catered to the older women, because I said I was not putting those great big triangles of concealer the way I did when I first came on YouTube, thinking that that's like what people do, like everybody across the board. And since then, of course, I've tweaked it and gotten better and realized you don't have to do that. Like, you have to be age appropriate when you put on makeup, which I always knew in my mind. However, I didn't probably like practice it initially. I don't know for like whatever reason, but no, I've since then fine tuned it. So like you
For
like
Ferguson, she's so busted.
Right.
Like the great big triangle. She's like laughing. Like you're always something like you're like obsessed. I don't even think people do the big do
I
people
hope
still
not.
do the big triangles?
I
But
don't
you're like
know.
obsessed with the great big triangles in the baking.
I
Like,
know, I know. I've never.
But I just want to
seen-
answer the foundation question because we said it, and then like I didn't want to say like we're gonna answer it in a video. Like it's not that deep. I'm gonna answer you right now.
Okay.
The foundation that I use the most is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop.
Really?
NYX NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. That's what I've been using for months. That's what's on my face right now, and I set it with the Fenty powder, the Fenty loose powder, and that's what I use.
And I saw her had in the garbage bag today, or whatever bag that was, the giveaway or whatever. My Giorgio Armani.
Because it was for olive undertones, and we don't have olive undertones. It looked very olive to me on my forehead. When you're like, swipe it, it's your color, and
Yeah.
it was, but it wasn't. It looked olive, and I have yellow undertones, so.
But
it
I've
looked
used
off.
olive with the Anastasia stick all summer because it's called Golden, and on the box it's like a little green piece of tape showing that it's for the olive family, whereas warm might show like a little kind of like an orange sticker, light might show a yellow sticker or whatever. But it definitely had a green sticker, and I use it all summer. Have it on tonight, the Golden, and it's definitely my complexion. So I could believe when I saw that Giorgio Armani. I was the one that bought it, did like it, gave it to you. You used it for a while.
And I put it in like my giveaway.
I'm like,
Stash.
ta-ta, ta-ta, mama, give it back. But yeah,
you don't do the big triangles.
No.
So you were saying like the makeup would be different because we do have like older women on this channel, so
Yeah.
you would cater to that. Although my makeup is definitely very I don't want to say natural, but like I don't do crazy eyeshadow looks really, even though I kind of do here and there, but that's not like on the daily. Basically, this is my face on the daily. When you always ask me, do you put makeup on? I'm like, oh, not really. I just did my foundation, concealer, brows, mascara, little lip gloss, little bronzer, little highlight, little blush. To me, that's not a full face. It's eyeshadow. If I'm doing eyeshadow and like a lipstick, you know I'm going glam kind of. But other than that, it's just this.
Okay.
But you don't do the big triangles and
I don't do big triangles.
The baking.
None of the baking. All that powder just cracked my face, my eyes. It would put 20 years on my life. I can't do all of that. But no, I would love to do that again.
Anna said she's met the most finest men in Texas. Is that where they all are? Oh, no wonder. Because I've never been to Texas, so I'm missing out. That's where they are. That's where they're hiding, in Texas.
Okay. Are they gentlemen?
Mm.
I'm gonna just see something on Twitter that all men are basically the same.
Yeah, because sometimes people think that men from the South, they're more gentleman-like, and someone was like, no, they're just like all other guys, just with accents. I'm like, okay.
Love them some each.
Love them some much.
I love the Makeup Monday. Who's interested in Makeup Monday? And then we have to like list everything on the makeup. That was tedious because we grab and use so many things.
Well, I think, like I said, we can tweak the types of videos that we're doing. No one's saying like, here's a blue eyeshadow. Can we sit for an hour and a half putting on blue eyeshadow? Like we're not gonna be doing that. Like we'll tweak things. Almost, you know how we show our favorite products, favorite this, favorite that. Maybe here and there we'll do a look. Like we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you guys tell us the look that you might be interested in. Not that we're any sort of experts at all. Jackie said she would watch. You're right, they're the same.
They're all the same. Some of them are gentlemen, I'm sure. And I'm sure there's some Northerners that are gentlemen. Gentlemen everywhere. You just gotta find them.
See, Nikhil. Is it Perry Har said hi? Guess we're missing out, Lee Butler said, perhaps. Me, Jasmine Alexander would watch.
Okay, letter 510 says, I want to go to Atlanta so bad. I think of them as having the successful black people. That's where the successful black people are. And it's hard in Texas for black women trying to be in business. Okay.
Okay.
Listen, a good accent will do something for your soul.
Right.
Amen. I agree.
True.
There is nothing wrong with an accent
I love
at
an
all.
accent. Yeah. And I love a southern accent.
I mean, if you're saying like all men aren't gentlemen, I mean, you might as well get one that has an accent. Accents are pretty nice. But I don't talk in alls or everybody's, like, because I mean,
no.
How can you say all men aren't gentlemen? We're all gonna get a man that's not a gentleman. Like, I don't think that's the case. So.
I always say definitive talk, where it's just like everybody or all the time. Like I just don't, or nothing, or nobody, all that drama. No, nobody likes me. That's like not one person in this world, not even one that likes you.
Yeah.
I can't do just definitive drama talk.
ATL got some cuties too. Yeah, see, we're
Okay.
just all stuck up here in stuffy Connecticut.
It's a fallacy.
I won't say we're missing out, but I'll say I'm missing out. I always talk in wheeze. For this, I'll say I'm missing out.
Halloween looks would be fun. Now see, Barbie Love, you're gonna start complicating it. Like we could barely put on just like a little bit of blush and mascara. Now we gotta do
Halloween
we could never
looks.
compete with the beauty channels. Are you kidding? They go out like the way.
But maybe they want something more realistic, because I used to watch them things just for entertainment, knowing they're
Well,
I'm not doing none of
I
that
couldn't
ever.
even do a scarecrow face last year. And you know,
You did? Well, I
I
actually
started
drew it on you.
outlining, so I wanted to have like little patches on my face and to look like it was all patched up. And I tried to like emphasize it with black eyeliner, and then that started running into the probably like the little orange. No, I am not a Halloween expert at all.
I mean, that could be a video. Her Halloween fail, Halloween makeup
Right?
fail.
I know, because that's where it's all at, like in the face. And we were saying like the other day in the wig.
Yeah,
and
because you
things.
see, this is what you guys see. So when we're picking costumes and like we're seeing things that are coming with stuff for the legs and the feet, I'm like, they're not
Right.
gonna see that. I'm like, so we need to think of costumes they can see from like, you know, basically
Here
our
and up.
waist up
Yeah.
and our face and our hair and that kind of thing. So. Anybody watch court TV shows?
Yes.
No, but I used to watch Maury back in the day. I went to the Maury show in the audience because it's filmed in Connecticut and you can get free tickets. I actually keep getting emails all the time, like pick up your free tickets now. Like they keep
I
like offering me
know.
free tickets to the show.
Yeah.
But I went to the Maury
There
show.
are so many court shows. I mean, I used to watch Judge Judy. She still might even be on. I watch that black guy. I like him. He seems kind of like fair. Oh my goodness, what's his name? You guys might know that watch court TV.
Oh, Mathis?
Judge Mathis. Yep, I watched him. There is, I think, a Hispanic lady.
Deborah James, that is the word as well. I've heard that. I've heard that word.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. But again, not like all, but like it is rumored. Yes, Latrice, I watched Paternity Court. That's a mess. That is a mess.
Girl, when
Paternity
you be
Court.
watching court TV shows, girl, without me?
I don't know what I watch, girl. I don't know, girl.
It's a mess,
But
though?
I do Paternity Court. Oh my gosh, such a mess. I would not be aired out. I guess sometimes people have to, right, to get things straight, because I guess they pay for all the court costs. So yeah, y'all might be seeing me roll up in a court one day too,
Girl.
or something. Because they pay for everything, right?
Leslie, it was so cool. It was like literally Maury there. It was him. But they kind of like tell the person kind of beforehand, like, okay, now make sure you point to the screen, and like there's a person on the side with like a cue card, so it'll say boo or aw or clap, like they tell you what to do, so all the audience is all in sync. But it was so fun.
Really?
It was so fun. I went there for a what was it? It was, yeah, one of the paternity shows, and it was like, you know, look at the nose, look at the ears, look at the feet, look at the, you know, the nails, the toenails. That's his kid.
I'll date myself. Who remembers Sally Jesse Raphael? I went to her show years ago.
Remember Ricky Lake?
Oh, I remember Ricky Lake. Yeah. Who remembers? Who's that other one that was married to Danny Thomas, Marlo Thomas? That first talk show guy with the white hair.
To Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones. I remember the kind of sort of the name, but what did she do? Remember Geraldo, that chair and the big nosy face thrown at him so nosy. that learned him.
Does anybody watch Dr. Phil? I've watched a few of his shows, but like
he's a little hard on the nerves at times. He's
blunt.
He's unrelenting. Yeah, he's just Is he getting a divorce? That's the tea. That's what I heard. His wife has got all the money. I think it was something
She has
that
all the money.
she does, and it like kind of like on the DL. He didn't know like he thought he was somebody, but behind the scenes she was somebody. So much so that she went up against like the competitor of the advertisers for his show, and they were not having any of that, and there was nothing he could do to really control her because she was like, that was her business. That's where she was making her money at. So he was having a fit, and so I think that's when they split up over that. But they always walk hand in hand at the end of the show. Oh, boring. But no, they do. And so I was shocked. Now, is that just a rumor? Is it a lie? What is that? Is it true? Because I really was shocked. You know, sometimes like you hear something and you're really shocked by it. Him of all people, because he's always on there doing all the counseling for other people and their relationships. then like for that to blindside him with his wife doing all that kind of like undercover stuff.
We'll have to start reading those tabloids, LA. I know. The worst thing is
it
when we
true?
go into the grocery store and you'll be like, you'll pick up those magazines. I'm like, Mom, don't believe any of these magazines. They're probably all lies. All these magazines, except People. People, I feel like I can trust People magazine to an extent, but all the rest of them, In Touch and the whatever else, like it's just like, you know, Michelle Obama and Barack Obama are getting a divorce, or like they found, you know, he has a mistress, or just like it's just lies. But how do they just sit up there and write a whole magazine of lies and put it in the grocery store? It's just lies.
He does, Lee Butler, and that Catch Me Outside girl, she making money now, all because of that way she talked that nonsense, and Catch Me Outside, she is going strong.
How about that?
Yeah.
Is anybody watching
because I'm here taken in by the tabloids.
Is anybody watching the new season of Survivor? I know it starts on the 25th. Leslie, I know you watch. I didn't watch last season, but I'm excited for this season because they're bringing back Sandra and Boston Rob, which are like two of my favorites. Do you have any Survivor fans here?
I know, that's like their full-time job. She said she just go make her money and go
I
back
love her.
home.
She's like, I come, I get my money, and I go home. And like she literally does come and get her money and go home.
It's almost like an addiction. It's like they get on there and they really, that's like, it becomes like their whole life. They go back, they go back 2 and 3 and 4 times if the show will have them back. So whoever watched like Boston Rob, like he's coming back on the
played
team.
like 3 times or something, or he played twice, one his 3rd time, or played 3 times, one his 4th time. But this is definitely his 4th or 5th time playing this game. Again, he's playing again, and he looks every bit of his age.
Who sent somebody letter? We can't say the word because they demonetized, but who sent photos like that?
The Catch Me Outside girl. Boston Rob girl, he's a daddy. A daddy as in he's fine, or a daddy as in he's a father? He definitely is a father. Is he a daddy or is he a zaddy? Like, which one are we talking about?
Yeah, and
I think you might mean he's a zaddy, like he's fine, like or he's a daddy as in he's a father. Which one are we talking about here?
Well, he's getting a little long on the tooth now. He might have been his zaddy.
The last time he played, he was huffing and puffing during the challenges.
I said, like, Boston Rob was so bad. I said, you can't tell me that man is every bit of my age. The last time he
he's a daddy. Oh, he's a father. Okay.
And like a father, like his kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his baby mama, Amber,
wife.
And his wife, and the mother of his children. She was a millionaire too. She won on Survivor.
She won too.
Yeah, they both
I believe
won.
the season they played together.
Yeah,
she won that
met.
season. Yeah, but he played and he keeps playing until he won, but now he's playing again. So I'm excited for this season.
The Catch Me Outside girl, she did. She's too grown. She should have got her when her mother could. That's what she should have gotten back when. Yeah, she's out of control now. And then her mother went out there so-called for the discipline, but got all rolled up and wrapped up to me in the celebrity of it all. So though she went out there for help, I don't think she really wanted it as bad as she claimed she did, because when she started seeing the notoriety and all the money that girl was making, all of a sudden, like, that went out the window, the discipline part of it. So that girl just she ran away. Like, meaning like mentally, the mother never could control her. Greenleaf, yes, we started it.
We squashed like the first 10 minutes, and then we took naps.
Yeah, I think we like to have like binge watch it.
Yeah.
And so we're only on the second. I think we started watching it Wednesday, and so last week's was on there, and then this Tuesday that we just had was on there, and it's only like 2 episodes. I think we like to have a few under our belt.
Yeah. So
not that we watch them all in one sitting, but I don't know.
I think I kind of want to wait till the season's over and then watch them all at once. I'm just weird like that.
I don't know. I felt the same way.
But it looks like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, exactly. Barbie left him like, yeah, it is Batty, yeah, whatever. Like you said, I don't know the name, but yeah, that's her for sure. I think she does. I think she does.
Are we watching it on the OWN app?
Yes, we are.
The OWN app.
Yeah. I think she does like makeup knockoffs, kind of. So like,
she's basically more into music. She does music.
Oh, she does now?
She raps. Or she does music.
Because I saw a video one time when she went over to Jeffree Star's house with a great big thing of makeup.
Yeah, no, but she definitely does like music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she good at what she does?
Girl, I don't listen to her music.
Okay. Yeah, she's from Dr. Phil. That's where she first made her debut, shall we say.
Jeanette Grigsby, okay ladies, I'm late, but start from the beginning. I did a hot oil treatment Wednesday and my hair looks better, but I think I'm going to try Olaplex 3 on Sunday.
Oh.
Cool. Do you feel like the Olaplex did anything for you?
Not for that, but not that I can. Ring on call. I don't, you know, in all honesty, to say right now, if you ask me the question, I actually forgot that I did it. I didn't see anything outstanding. I would think my hair is all stuck on this ring. I think it would show results immediately. I think my hair's looking good right now because of that mineral. I won't say mineral, but that castor oil.
Yeah, mineral oil.
I know,
it's not
castor
mineral
oil. Yeah, I don't know. I think I know I did it right.
See, the real person who needed to do it was me. But I said it's nothing we need to get hooked on
Yeah.
because of how expensive it is. Like, if it was like a one-time treatment, maybe once every 6 months or once whatever, but it's literally like a couple of times a month for $30. That's a bill. That's a hair dressing treatment. Like, no.
That's a lot to get hooked on. Rain on Netflix, Tasha Love said, yeah, that's kind of like one of those British shows, or which era is that in? I've seen that, and I want to kind of start watching that. There's a show on Netflix about, I think, the Romanovs, like the Russian dynasty. I want to see that. I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, so Olaplex, not putting it down or anything.
Yeah,
just
so
that I don't want to get hooked.
Her hairstylist said you won't notice a difference with Olaplex unless your hair is damaged. Her hair's not damaged, but it was shedding. Was it good? Is it good for shedding hair, or?
Interesting. So if you don't have a problem, okay.
You should notice less fallout. So I guess I guess you will see it next time. Oh, you washed your hair. So did you notice less shedding when you washed the castor oil out?
No, not in particular. No.
Okay.
Remember, I was saying that I said I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know whether it's age or whatever I said, but the front pieces that I normally take to kind of like cross over. To me, it's more. It's like less hair that I'm able to grab now. It's
Jen Loves Nail Polish. You left Olaplex for hours too, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, you didn't do it as directed.
Girl, yeah, but I think there was not any like steadfast thing. If there's never steadfast, I always take liberties, and yeah, I didn't think it was like that urgent that I had to get it out. I know like everybody like knows their body and their skin and their hair and all that, so I know my hair can take a lot. So I wasn't like urgently like rushing to get it out of my hair. So I did kind of like just let it bake for a while because I always get tied up in things. So but when I finally did rinse it out, I didn't see anything outstanding. Whereas like Hi Felicia did, she said, was she the one that said like it was like right away she saw changes and results? Yeah, I didn't necessarily. I was like looking for something very spectacular, and especially for that price, and I didn't quite see that.
Which I'm not like familiar with Hi Felicia's hair, but like was her hair like healthy? She said she had highlights.
Yeah.
So it really does something for her highlights. Do you feel like your highlights are less dry? I mean, you did a few things. You did do the Olaplex. You did do the castor oil. I mean, the castor oil makes me feel like I don't really need anything else.
Yeah.
Because this, like I said, is
my hair is so
day 5,
soft
and you never know it. My hair is very moisturized, and I have not refreshed it at all in its 5 days. So
that's true, Jackie Johnson. There is no maximum, but there is a minimum. They say for the minimum for 10 minutes, but they didn't say. And then for someone, was it Chelsea Bennett said she left it on overnight? Yeah, I think I read it. I think when I went to the Olaplex site, maybe I definitely read it someplace overnight. So I was like, okay, if they can do it overnight, then I wasn't afraid just to kind of like leave it out for a few hours. But yeah, I mean, I do like the way my hair is. Could it be the weather's changing now? It's not as humid as it once was.
It's definitely not humid. It's definitely cold.
Yeah, so
when I take doggy out at like 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm just like outside like.
But my hair is very soft and it's defined. I don't know if it was Olaplex or I think maybe that castor oil.
The greatness behind. Is you doing bad boy things?
No, I thought I heard a water.
Oh, can we go look?
Yeah.
There shouldn't be. I took him out.
I know, but you know how he does when he wants attention. So I love Olaplex. So those that have used it, has your hair been damaged and you've seen the turnaround? I put Olaplex on dry hair and leave it until I feel like washing it out. Yes, no? I also have castor oil for growth and shedding. Okay. So tell us our weather. And no humidity. It looks better? You think it's from the Olaplex? James Hicks? Yes?
No.
Oh, you, no, okay. What's he doing? Okay, it looks great now, TaylorAnne. I'm trying to get it back. I big chopped a year ago and added highlights 2 months ago, and notice the difference now. For the good or for the bad, Jeanette Grigsby? The difference. Who's the Marilyn Monroe family?
Olaplex does not stop my shedding after my highlights. Okay.
It has not?
Yeah, to me it's just something like I'm probably not gonna try just because like what's the point? I know it's not something I'm gonna keep up with because nobody can afford. No,
It does
at least
stop
I can't.
my shedding after my highlights.
At the moment, it's not something I want to do. Throw
Yeah.
my coin to.
Here. Especially like you said to me, you said, "Mom, we've been doing this for 10 years and we never need no Olaplex."
I'm like, we never need no Opalex, no
Opalex,
Olaplex.
right.
We didn't need none of that.
Do you use the hot oil treatment before you wash your hair?
Yes. Yes. So I pre-pooed with it, detangled my hair. So how I did it on my wash day was I took my melanin oil, which was kind of running out, not really, it was like a quarter of the way, and I poured some castor oil into my melanin oil and like shook it up. And I pre-pooed my hair, detangled with that oil, and then I just added more castor oil onto my hair, and I just did a hot oil treatment, and then I co-washed all of that out of my hair. I chose to co-wash and not like shampoo and condition or clarify because I still wanted some of that oil on my hair because my hair is dry and my hair does not feel oily, right? Like
Not
it's
at
not
all.
it's not oily. It's
No,
just like
but it feels-
perfectly
yeah,
moisturized. It's perfectly
yeah.
moisturized. So
Yeah.
yeah, I chose to co-wash it. I don't feel like I have buildup or
But
anything
yeah,
like
today
that.
you told me to do that, to co-wash it out. And
Yeah, I was like,
'cause
don't. Like,
wanted
what's the
to-
point of
I was
like
gonna do
stripping it all out of your hair?
Yeah, I'm
like,
gonna
completely?
clarify. I felt like it was just so thick and heavy, but no. Again, it's soft. I don't know if it
Is he
necessarily
back
feels
up against that one? We can
moisturized.
listen out for him. We can switch places.
Yeah, let me see.
Because I will keep jumping up.
Nope. He's wait. Did
Is
he
he on the other side of that crate?
Dougie. Yeah, he found a new spot for the wall. Almond oil is good.
Might be time to sign off. Doggies are not listening mode right now.
The shine was definitely expensive, but worth it. I buy during the sales. Yeah, if I saw something drastic, because we've used so many things, as product testers. If I saw something that it blew my mind, and then I would think, okay, because I have no problem investing in something that I really, really like. You being naughty boy?
Yeah, he can't be left in there at the moment. And if we put him somewhere, he will start barking. So
Okay.
he needs to
He has to
sit here
join.
for a
He has to
minute.
join the live. Yeah, he's on this wall kick now. Until we figure out what we're gonna do about that. Any suggestions?
Sit down. Good boy things only. No. Okay. We're not gonna pull that down.
Bottles of Olaplex today to do it for a month. Okay.
Just sit right there.
Our favorite main choice products. I like the line the Fro the Culture. My first one. It's my favorite. Then in second place
That
it would
little
be
pant string? Please don't
the what's that Kool-Aid line. You like moringa.
Tropical moringa.
moringa.
Yes.
I get a lot, 6 uses out of the bottle, and my hair is armpit length. Are you kidding? Really?
Really?
You just put it on the damaged parts? Because I know when Hi Felicia did it, she said she just did it on like the highlighted parts.
Yeah, but your hair is supposed to be
Saturated.
I should have brought a
Are
toy
you
over here.
saturating? Want me to go grab one?
Yes, please.
All right, hold on. Do you saturate your hair?
Grab
You
his
get
keys.
6 uses? Okay.
Grab his keys. Stop it.
Hold on, let me grab him a toy. This curly hair is so cute.
He seems like
He
a
is a
handful.
handful, he
All
is.
kids and pets are, I believe. Try the tropical moringa as a one and done. Ooh, you can let me know how it goes. I don't think I've ever done the braid out glaze as a one and done. Thank you, Aaliyah Shabazz. I don't know. I swear my bangs aren't growing, but everything else is growing. I don't know why, but they just were looking kind of busted on my head tonight. So I was like, okay, they have to go back. What can I do with my hair? Good boy. I'm doing good boy things. I think they would get 4 uses, 5 uses. Okay, because I believe she said like she like saturates her head, and you're supposed to saturate your hair. So
she did about 1 or 2 uses.
do you have his keys? Oh, you brought a few things over. Okay. Ooh, you see your toys? You see your toys coming? Okay.
Which one do you want first?
We'll do the keys. We'll do his keys. Okay. All right. You see your keys? Right here. Here are your keys. Chew on your keys. He's huge. Yeah, he's getting big. He's a big boy. He sees your move the napkin. He sees your napkin.
That's paper.
Okay. He had keys, but he found the napkin.
I bought 5 braid out glazes with that sale, $90 worth of product for $30. Wow. So you do a one and done with the braid out glaze?
Tropical Moringa refreshers, everything. You guys suggesting the main choice sale. Yeah, my favorite line is the Tropical Moringa. You love the Froliculture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in the lines like the what is it, the seal for the Tropical Moringa, the sealing cream and the braid out glaze is my favorite. One of my favorite main choice wash and goes. And then from the Froliculture, it would be the leave-in or the cream in the line and the.
Though recently I got the shampoo and the conditioner. Again, you know, I just wanted it because I love the way it smells, and I just kind of like wanted to do it like as a system when I use that line. But I don't think it's necessary. The mask, as I feel with all of the main choice masks, there's nothing spectacular about them. You know, when you deal with say Sotanicals, or you deal with Honey's Handmade, and you're used to like really, really, really good moisturizing conditioners, then you know, I think their name precedes them, and everything is not really good. We like their stylers. Whereas like with Sotanicals, we love their conditioners, but aren't that fond of their stylers. Except for the one this week that I put in my hair that can't believe it's not butter, but I put in that can't believe it's not pumpkin. So I do that as a one and done, and I love that as a styler. We've tried other stylers, and just I haven't had any success or anything impressive. Oh, the sale ended at 8 p.m. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. So the sale's over with for those that are trying the sale and the code. Okay, so Jen loves nail polish. So she covers every section of the hair, and it doesn't need to be overly saturated. Britt Ferguson never liked the main choice products.
What don't you like about them? Aesthetic.
Like all of them. None of them. Which lines have you tried?
She didn't get engaged.
Oh,
Raven Elise. I think that was her cousin that got engaged. Stop it.
I know. I remember I said that to you. I said, "Oh, I said, did she get engaged?" You said,
unless
no.
there's a new video she put out that I haven't seen yet, but I don't think she's dating anybody.
Oh, Veronica Glover said Nature's Little Secret has 30% off everything with code OMG.
Tugginess.
Dougie, what are you doing?
Well, he's sometimes calmer with you.
Okay, you come here. Be a good boy. All right, Dougie. Dougie. Oh, man. Look around here. Okay, sit here and be a good boy. Play with your donkey. What does he see? He keeps looking down.
He sees your tissues.
Okay, you're not getting the tissue. I'm playing with donkey. The website is closed. Yeah, tomorrow we have definitely got to cut his nails. Oh my gosh, his nails. I was so afraid, and am still so afraid to cut them. So they are so long. He is digging into my leg right now. Dougie.
Did anybody get the curls gels? The ones we did a video on like a few months ago. They came out, I believe. Did anybody see?
Too oily and heavy for me.
Get the curls gels.
I tried their white labeled line and found it overpriced. To the hair store here in Toronto.
Oh,
okay.
Tosh Love. The As I Am, the Long and Luxe Leave-In and Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I wanted to love those products so bad, but the same thing, my hair was so dry, and we bought the line, and then I ended up giving the curl enhancing smoothie away because I didn't like it, and then I just bought it again, and then again tried it again, and I still didn't like it. Like, I don't like that product, but I love the shampoo and conditioner from that line. They're my absolute favorite. But the co-wash I didn't really care for, and definitely not the curl enhancing smoothie, which I really wanted to love from the Long and Luxe line. But yeah, no, my hair was definitely dry from using that, and I like don't understand why.
Yeah, that is your shampoo and conditioner. What are you doing? What are you saying? What do you think you're getting to? Okay. Tail.
How's your cousin doing on her natural hair journey? Good, as far as I know. I haven't seen her in a couple weeks since she came over, but when she was here, she was doing good. I think she was kind of feeling like the highs and the lows of going natural. So she's still transitioning, but her hair is looking good.
Yeah, and you can't direct people's lives and tell them definitively what they can and cannot do. So I think she straightened it for her fiance's like birthday or something, special occasion. I don't know. We had a conversation on this channel before, like, do people feel the need to straighten their hair when they have special occasions, you know, graduations and all that? Why can't, like, you look like your normal self that you have embraced now? And then I think also maybe for a length check, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know she wanted to straighten her hair for a length check. I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, just wait for, you know, with the heat and stuff. Don't do that. But
there's like so many definitive rules.
I think she straightened it.
And there were so many in the beginning, you know.
Because that was her issue. It wasn't, she didn't have chemical damage. She had heat damage. So I was like, you know, your thing is you're going to want to stay away from straighteners and stuff. So to straighten your hair to do a length check, I'm like, girl, come on. But, I mean, you can't make people do stuff, so.
Thank you, El Nisa Russell.
He needs to go that night.
Yes, let everyone like the video. Thank you for that reminder. We appreciate when the MADCURLS fam helps pick up the slack. Okay, so Leah Shabazz trades her here for some special occasions. Not much of a gel person. Mr. Curls deal. That was like when you got when that deal was going on. Those were kind of like mistakes. I think they said they made, and then they were going to bring them.
No, they dropped the product, so maybe there was some type of deal going on now.
Oh, they're not going to put them out there anymore.
No, the products are out. So that was a deal months ago when we got them, but now I'm sure there's deals going on now.
Oh, okay.
Because the products are out.
Okay.
You want to sit in your own seat? You want to sit on your own?
You want to be told what to do. You see that? Spencer said before when he came downstairs, like if he's like just going into the kitchen, he's busy doing something, Doggy does not like it. You must address him at all times. When we go out places, I don't know whether he's just very, very personable or what, but he might be just be so used to people coming up and making over him that he can't tolerate when we're out someplace and people see him and he sees them seeing him and then they just kind of just like walk on by. Like he can't handle that at all. He's so used to being made over and being the center of attention. So we used to think, I think he's always upping the ante. So we used to put him in the bathroom and you'd hear him bark and eventually he'd settle down. Then we'd bring him in the kitchen and that was a novelty to him. So Friday after Friday he'd be in the kitchen and he was appreciative of that. Now he can't be in the kitchen and hear us in here, paying attention to other people, and he's not a part of this conversation. So he's turned himself inside out.
They say his breed, like, they love attention.
They do.
So.
They said golden doodles, they want to just sit by you and be with you like 100% of the time.
Good night, Atia. Glad you could come back to live.
I don't know why you're biting my hand like it's a teething ring when you have plenty of teething ring. Oh, you know what? I bought you this teething ring here. Do this.
But it's so funny. In the morning, I'll go see him, and he will like walk over, and he'll immediately get on his back. He likes morning tummy rubs.
He does. He does different things for different people. We saw. Yeah, like he goes like berserk out of his mind when he sees me, and I don't know why, because I'm like so subdued and laid back, and he flips and flops and jumps up and down, and his little ears are floppy. It's so funny. And but with you, he's just like chill. But other things he does with you.
Yeah, with me, he's chill. Come over and like he'll look up at me, and then he'll roll over like he wants tummy rubs.
Yeah. Adam, he only accepts a snack from Adam. No one else can give him a snack or a treat. Yeah. He's so spoiled.
Yes, this latest dog breed needs all your attention. My gender's obnoxious with the amount of attention she needs. Yeah, I'll be sitting on the couch and he'll be in the kitchen and like we'll have the gate up and he will just be at the gate, like paws up, like, and he'll start whining and crying because he wants to come in and be on the couch. And I'm right here. You can see me. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm right here. And like, nope, he doesn't rest till he's like sitting on the couch next to me.
Look at a little paw. Doggy, I really have to hold this while you bite this. Can I just put it down on a surface and you're gonna keep dropping it? Wait, somebody said, is there any good hair, any good products for growing healthy hair? Right now, what we're doing is doing the mineral oil.
Girl.
Castor oil.
Castor oil,
Guys,
not
I'm gonna
mineral
be fired
oil.
after tonight. I said it's, I flip up too many times.
What is Doggy's sign? Who's born in March? What sign is that?
Pisces?
Pisces. March 29th.
Do doggies have signs? Doggy, do you have signs? Do you have signs? I wonder what they're thinking sometimes.
I got
Oh,
it.
Aries? Is it Aries? March 29th? You got it? Okay.
He's an Aries. Okay.
That's true. Nothing could be but to do that. Yes, Britt Ferguson. Yep. We always say time. Stay away from heat. When people ask that, when the woman in Nordstrom's asked me last week, I always say first things first, stay away from heat, number one. And then we always say, in all honesty, let's like be honest, time. However, there are kind of like other things, like we said, like the mineral oil, whether or not that's going to make you grow a lot of hair. From my experience, it came out, it brought out the density. From yours last week, you saw the immediacy of like, I think the fullness and the density and the health of it. But as far as length and all of that,
Whoops, dogginess.
look at that. I don't.
Gotta reach it.
Hold on, let me see if I can reach it.
You must reach it with the quickness.
I know, right?
Right, hold on, I got it. Okay, I'm sorry, doggy. I'm sorry. Here. What if I put my leg up like this? Can you sit like this?
Mineral oil. I know, Ari.
Can you sit
I
like
know.
this? Okay, we can sit like this.
Amazing. Before she sees it.
Mineral oil. Yeah, no, not mineral oil. Castor oil.
Exactly. Consistency. Ina Day said. Yep.
Good boy.
Best gels and creams for washing goes. Oh my gosh, don't we have videos on that? Like we did a series.
I know. Yeah. Well, we have our favorite gels. We have our favorite creams for wash and goes. Like our favorite. Like, oh my gosh. Well, I guess like we'll just talk about what we're loving right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I love right now is the Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss styling cream.
Yeah.
Or the Eden BodyWorks curling cream, coconut shea curling cream. Love that. But we do have videos on gels that we like for wash and goes and creams that we like for wash and goes as well.
Tonight I just did a quick one I'm used to. CURLMIX, of course, is in my hair, the green one. Very, very simple, very quick. The other day, I love that, and it will continue to love that. Is the Botanicals Can't Believe It's Not Butter, or I used the Can't Believe It's Not Pumpkin, but that was a limited edition cream, and I don't know if they're going to have it this year. I got it last year. What else am I loving? For as far as gel goes and a leave-in, I'm doing Curl Junkie Pattern Pusher,
Oh yeah.
and they're, I think it's a beauty something leave-in glycerin free. Both of them are glycerin free. Pattern Pusher is glycerin free. And then like we're just gonna kind of continue to experiment. I want to try to experiment next with the cocoa cream from Carol's daughter to see. Had fabulous results in the video that we did. Used it quite a bit last year or the year before. I don't remember when exactly. But I want to try that again. And I kept thinking about it. I keep thinking about it today. I don't know why I didn't grab it and do that. But at the last minute, I think I was just like running around all day or maybe lounging all day. That before I knew it, it was 5 o'clock. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Because from 5 to 8, it goes like that. And so, you know, that's why we come like basically always late. I don't know where the time goes, but it goes. And so I didn't even think to do. And again, as you know, like we're doing all this decluttering and arranging and fixing. So things are just kind of like out of place. We have like about this much space to both of us sit and do our makeup and you know, do different things. So everything is just all out of sorts. So I didn't even think about that, but I want to try that next. The Carol's daughter, but
I agree, Jeanette Griggs. She said, I feel like you either grow hair quickly or not. Like it's in your DNA or genes. I really feel like that's the case.
That's
like
true.
No matter what some people do, like their hair won't grow that fast. Or some people like they don't have to do anything and their hair grows like Rapunzel. So like I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like why sometimes even myself, I feel like my hair grows fast, and other times I feel like it's growing slow. Like right now, since I've gotten this haircut, I feel like my hair is growing like at a snail's pace. Like I cannot grow these bangs out. Even with getting highlights, I thought that might bring them down a little bit. Like no,
we are so similar though. Like it seems like in life and in our journeys that like we both are experiencing that our hair doesn't seem like it's growing as quickly as it normally does. It got to the point where you guys would like tease me when like all through last year I got my hair cut, and every time you see a new video you'd be like, LoriAnne, your hair's growing, your hair. I haven't really seen those kind of comments anymore, you know, so I don't know. I feel like my hair is just kind of to a standstill, and I really don't mind it because I don't want to have to make that decision to cut it if it's just kind of growing just a lot. I know last year before it brought to my mind the memory when we did the funeral video, you know, at the end of the year, those videos. And I remember my hair was so long, and that came out, I believe, in November, and I started watching it from that point, and by December, I had just about enough of that, and early January, I got it, again, like big chopped. I cut it all off, though there was like guys on the channel like, please don't do it, but nope, I did it, and so this is kind of like the grow back. Not from that necessarily that one in January, but I did it again. When did we cut our hair again?
April?
Like April. Okay, so this is April. And I would feel like all through the summer, the heat, the humidity, all that, my hair to me seems like it normally would grow longer. I don't know. I did some dusting though also. So I don't know. But I'm not concerned about it. But I'm just noticing the speed of it or the lack thereof.
Yeah.
I think that your hair definitely grows longer than mine. When I was younger, my hair never grew long like that. I always had a lot of hair, but it never grew in length. It always kind of like grew out. Yes, Alyssa's agree it is genetics, but it's also hormonal and environmental as well. Tay, have you tried to stretch your bangs?
Yeah, I did one time and it was busted. So,
okay,
because like all the stretching in the world, they're not coming down. So it just puts them in an awkward space where they're too long, like once they're stretched. But then when I let them do their thing, they're not too short. Like I don't know, they're just in an awkward phase. Like I want them to be like here, like back down where they were. But
somebody mentioned before I saw that, I'm seeing the word hooded dryer again from Curly Hair Tea. All of my styles my hooded dryer because I have low porosity. Somebody asked about the hooded dryer. Hooded dryers do get pretty hot. You guys are answering that one.
Rochelle naturally just said, have I always had long hair or did I grow it out? I would say I've always had long hair. My hair was long back when I relaxed it. It was just long and stringy. I basically always had long hair, and then it fell out, and that's when I went natural. But I would say I went natural in 2010. And I would say by 2013, my hair was back long again, and then I just really like grew it out from that point. But I had my first haircut in 2017 at Utopia Salon, the Rezo cut, and that's when it got cut short for the first time since I had gone natural when it all fell out and then it was really short.
Your hair has always been long.
And then it grew out a year, and then like Joe cut it back short again. It grew out in a year back to being long again, and so...
Yeah, no, I felt like my hair...
It's on its way down. I can see it. It's coming down. It's coming down again, but it's just...
No, it's coming down. It doesn't grow in density.
No.
It grows in length.
Yeah.
And so that's why when people look to see if their hair is growing and do length checks, you have to see how your hair grows. Is it dense or does it grow in length? Mine does not grow in length.
So how short was it cut? So go watch, like if you... let's see, let me think. So like our older videos... Like if you go to our videos and hit like oldest first, you'll see how long my hair was then. If you look at our Cream of Nature video where we did the argan oil line, that's where we reveal the haircut that Nubia did from the Utopia Salon Rezo cut, and it was pretty short. It was up here. And then you guys see in the videos, I like grew that out over the year. And then we went back in April of she cut my hair in December 2017. It grew out, and then I got my hair cut again April 2019? No. Yeah, she cut my hair December 2017 and I got my hair cut again April 2019. So, yeah. But and again, it was cut pretty up here. I mean, I'm not getting my hair big chopped, but it does get short and kind of round here. It's here. It gets cut pretty short. Short for me, shorter than like I'm used to my hair like being here, like being long. So you can see our hair lengths throughout our videos, like the journey from when we started to when it got cut, and then we grew it out again, and then we got it cut again, and so we're at the cut again phase. You've had haircuts in
so
between,
many
but like
times.
the
Yeah.
disappointing products hair video, your hair was like out, like you had a lot of hair in that video.
Yes,
It was
yeah.
You had a lot of hair.
That was at the end of the year, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But then if you go look at the Alikay Naturals, the lemongrass collection video, your hair was really short and shaped differently at that
Yes.
point. And so.
I think when I went to the salon around here, though I didn't like, as I called it, the strings hanging, because she made it very clear she is not a curly hairstylist. However, we have definitely agreed that it was very cute and very chic. But I wanted it shaped up because I wanted the process of what happened last year once
Let me take it again.
Yeah, once Joe cut my hair and then it kind of like shaped it again. But I felt like I liked the sleekness of how the stylist did it here, the one in Connecticut, the one that's not a curly hair stylist. It just kind of like looked different. It was so different. Like this part here was like full, this part was super tapered, and so me wanting everything evened off, it kind of changed the look of it. And when I look back at the videos, I kind of liked the difference of the sharpness of this hair here, and then this all kind of like tapered. I like that look. That's what I was going for. But then I felt like I wanted it all even again, so it all come down around. But I think I'm getting tired of that kind of like look of everything just being full and everything growing at the same length. I think I like those two differences.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the process of like the unevenness because she's not a curly hair stylist. So it wasn't to me on point the cut. It was just a lot of loose ends hanging, and it was too much. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Veronica Glover, Joe did our haircuts. Yes. I said we need to start reviewing hairstyles because like, we've been to so many stylists that have cut our hair. So, but these haircuts now are Joe from New Jersey.
Yeah.
That Joe Miguel. Dogginess, I know. Dogginess.
Though, I mean, like, would you guys be interested in that? Like, we have been offered, people have reached out to us from other salons in New York and places to say for us to come in and get complimentary haircuts, and I thought, you know, maybe we can review salons.
But I was like, I don't want to cut my hair again. Like, I need it to grow out.
But you know
first.
me, I don't mind.
Yeah. No, yeah, you totally. Yeah, Rochelle, I saw she said like that's a good way to think about it, whether your hair grows in length or density. Absolutely.
Yes.
Mine definitely grows down. It doesn't grow like out. Some people's hair, obviously it grows down, but it will grow outward first. Like they'll have more density in their hair and then like it'll come down. Mine just comes down. I never really get a lot of density in my hair.
Where do you, yeah, you live in Connecticut, right? Yeah. Thank you, Rochelle. Now, do you like it, or did you like it initially? I think I liked it when it was more tapered. It looked more like a haircut. Now it looks like it needs to be cut again.
I love the shape in the Alikay lemongrass collection video. Your shape.
See, I always have my phone with me.
I love that.
I don't have. Or let me show them on this one then, because you have it playing there. I just like that.
Sarah Fantini he's such a baby. Such a baby. You know, baby. That's what I always say. I'm like, it's just a little baby. Just a little baby. Just a little baby.
But I definitely like that difference.
I know. Okay. We can't let the makeup. We can't let the makeup. Okay, I know. Kisses only. I know. Okay. Kisses only. Good boy things. Good boy things. You're a good boy.
I got like what, over 10,000 pictures.
Veronica Glover, I need a good haircut, but if you get a bad haircut, you're stuck.
Then you're stuck.
This is true.
Yes.
This is true.
Yeah. How do you get other dates and times? I don't know.
No.
That's the worst thing, and then you're stuck, and then you just have to have a good attitude about it.
Yeah.
Because hair does grow, and it will grow, but gosh, nose, it seems like...
And sometimes things aren't as bad as we see ourselves.
Right.
Like one time someone sent me their picture, like they got highlights, and it was like horrible, and I'm like, girl, I don't see what you see. Those highlights are nice, they're toned properly, they're not brassy. I'm like, that looks like a good head of highlights to me, but like, she didn't like it. You know, sometimes like we see stuff on ourselves that we're just like, oh, this is busted, and other people are like, where? Busted where?
Right. I think I'm coming closer to it. So that was... Okay, so that was the original. See, that was in January. When did we do that?
Do what?
It jumps from like January. The way these pictures.
Maybe it looks February. No, I'm sorry. We got our haircuts in April. Look March.
Okay.
Look March.
That's February. Okay, so let me see.
must like this. He's sitting still.
I know, wow.
We love when we find like the spot on doggy and his leg starts like going crazy for rubbing his stomach. And you're sleepy. You wanna go tonight? You wanna go tonight?
If only. That's the Camille Rose one, but that was like similar to it, but not. And then this is.
Okay, that's when our hair was already cut. You're too far.
Right, so.
Okay,
yeah.
so maybe we didn't get our hair cut in April. Maybe we got it cut in March. Okay, I thought it was April. Maybe it was March.
Yeah,
our hair is cut there.
This is melanin video. Oh, this is.
Nope,
wait,
you're
that's
too
not-
far. Go up. Maybe try
Okay.
end of February, maybe then. Wherever the
this
Alikay.
was-
Nope, my hair's cut. We need to go up further. My hair wasn't
your
cut.
hair's
My
cut,
hair wasn't
right.
cut in the video. My hair was still long.
So that was. Oh,
That
here it is
one,
right here.
that was
okay.
it.
Okay.
Or that was something like that was the first this or that we did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so it's like it's close enough to it. Hold on, this is here. See, guys. All right.
He's sleepy.
See how like different it looks.
Tilt it
It's-
forward. There we go.
See how different it is. See how like the sides are kind of like long and all that, and then the rest of it's like in the back. There's no hair back there, and that was cute. But then what I wanted was for everything to start becoming even. So then I went to New Jersey because Joe's the one that always has like my signature cut where everything is even and my hair always just looks like very big, full, and dense. But every time I look back at the pictures, I'm like, why didn't I just like leave well enough alone? Like I wanted that cute tapered haircut, curly, because I never had the confidence to have my hair cut short like that. I always felt like I had to have it relaxed or straightened. So, you know, to do that, and it was so cute, but then I just kind of wanted like the signature look of all the hair, all full, but I like the difference of that tapered in the back and cute short, so I want to kind of like do that again now. Whether it's long enough to do that now, I don't know, because when I went in for this was after the disappointing favorites of last year, and my hair was super long at that point, so she had hair to work with. Now my hair is short all over. I don't know if it would even come out like that yet. I'm sure eventually it would grow into this, perhaps. I don't know, but I don't know if it would. I don't know if I have enough hair to do that yet.
Venus, what's going on? I know you want to go night. I know, boo boo. All right, you want to go night? Is it night? What are you smiling at me for? Nobody smiles at me. He has like his little teeth growing in. What's going on?
Yes, mixed kid, you have to act high maintenance, or at least like just go and bring in pictures. I always say, have a conversation, and don't let them tell you what they think looks good on you. Like, stand by your guns. Like, say, no, that won't look good on me. This is what I want. This, and really not much variation from this what you bring in.
Hey.
But if you go in acting kind of like all like I'm not sure, insecure, and all that, then next you know they'll be doing their own thing on you. So you have to go in kind of like what you want. Yeah, Veronica, I thought it was a cute cut. So Rochelle, you like this, the round look like this.
Have you been seeing those posts going around about like stylists who want you to like come in with your hair washed and detangled and blown out if you're gonna get it styled? And basically people are like, what do stylists like really do anymore? Like that was like the whole thing. You go in, like you spend the day at the salon, you get your hair done, you get it washed, they do it, they blow dry it. And they were saying now, like, to watch your hair done, like, come in with it washed, detangled, blow dried out. I guess if you're going to get maybe like a silk press, or like whatever you're going to get, if you're going to get your hair done, like have it prepped and ready. And people were saying, like, back in the day, that was part of the job. You were to do everything with the hair, wash it, prep it, do it.
Maybe
like,
they could probably get more clients in if you do all of that.
Yeah.
All that. Maybe they don't want to hire the extra staff to do that. Why do they cut it short like that now?
Because like for me to go in and get my hair done, like if they want me to like blow dry my hair out, say if I was getting some type of style, like coming with your hair blow dried, like blow drying is a lot of work. That's what I'm like paying you to do it, because it's a lot of work, like to do my own hair. Like if I wanted to blow dry it and do some type of style or something.
It's hard because my hair is very distinct to me. Haven't met any other people with my cut. Okay. Yeah, I know. If you have like a signature look and then you go to somebody and they make you look so different. Up.
Okay, taking me out.
Go back to mom.
Isn't that? He needs to go
Exactly. I know, Tosh Love. When you hear them and curly styles or not, like you hear that comb, you hear that snapping and popping, and you want to say like, no. Like, I don't like the sound of snapping and popping, and I just handle my hair with just very kid gloves and tender hands, and I can't stand that snapping and popping.
Nice.
And they're combing fast and She's really now. So I used to get my hair trimmed regularly. Then my stylist got scissor happy, and I haven't been back in 5 years. Oh, maybe mostly for braids. Aaliyah Shabazz said you have to come in with all of that ready to go.
I mean, that maybe because like we're already gonna be there for hours to get your hair braided. So. Hey, we're not biting the wood. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Is it bedtime? Yeah. Is anybody ready to go to sleep? It's 11 o'clock.
I don't have license for this.
Hands up if we're ready to be out of here. I know Doggy's ready. We need to put him to sleep. Yes, you, Doggy. Sleep. Bedtime.
I know they shouldn't get mad, but they do get mad if you tell them what to do sometimes. And they still like talk all over, above, and around you. And if you don't have a strong personality, say like myself, no, I stop them on a dime. Like when you go into stores, makeup counters, they tell you, oh, come here, honey, let me show you what will look good on you. I'm like, I know what you think will look good on me. I know you're gonna pull out that horrible corpse pink, you know, or some pretty like flattering peach, or so they say. I'm like, She goes, 'cause that's too dark for you. That's not your those aren't your undertones. They're cool. And you should be where I'm like, I know exactly. I know my lips look dead. I know they're brown. I know they're too dark. Blah blah blah. I've heard it all my life, and this is what I like. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, so you have to have a personality like that. Like when somebody said, oh no, oh I see the picture. Okay, let me just show you what I'm gonna do. Nope. Nope, no ma'am. Nope, this is what I want. This is why I brought the picture in. I went to the trouble of getting pictures. Some people come without a picture, they don't know. I know. That's why I brought in a picture. So if you can duplicate this, then I'll stay in the chair. If not.
Girl, maybe they can't, girl. Remember for prom, I brought in a picture of Taylor Swift, and my hair looked nothing like Taylor Swift for prom.
Yeah.
I brought in the wrong type of model. I wanted like some bun like Taylor Swift, and my hair looked busted.
I've seen a stylist charge extra for type 4 hair.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, you're paying for it.
All right. I think it's 9-9 time.
It's 9-9 time?
I think it's 9-9 time. Okay. All right, boo-boo. Okay.
You said I take it all I can take. I can't take some more. Dougie, you want to say goodbye to the guests? Yes.
Going in and out of hyperness. Sit
Okay.
down.
Yes, he's been really, really good.
Sit down.
But he's been extremely needy tonight. So guys, if that's all the MADCURLS business for the night. Beach Bazaar said good night.
Don't forget to
no,
like
sir.
the
Exactly.
video on your way
No,
out.
ma'am. No, sir. Don't forget to like the video, Dougie said. He's watching. So they really don't know what they're doing.
Good night.
All right.
Night, night.
All right. Night, night, guys. See you next week or in the weekend videos. Have a good weekend.
Make good choices.
Where'd you get that at? Like a teacher, a school teacher. Make good choices,
Make good
guys.
choices. Because it just takes one choice to change your whole life.
Right? Like I did with my signet piercing, girl.
Yes, girl.
That was a good choice.
Girl, that was a good choice because that was cute.
I know. I didn't do a curved it, girl. You really did.
Girl, that was cute.
I appreciate it, girl.
Girl, them earrings are cute too. I'm never gonna take them off your
I think
hand.
you keep watching.
So every time, every Friday night, I sit down here to got a new pair of earrings. Then
guys,
I don't know when all this takes place. I don't know when all this takes place. All right, doggy, are you gonna smile for the thumbnail?
Doggy. Oh, Doggy, stop for the
You
thumbnail.
gonna sit still for the thumbnail?
All right.
Doggy.
You got the thing? Doggy. No, for the thumbnail.
Doggy nose. Doggy nose. What do you smell? What do you smell? What do you smell?
What are you doing? You know, no sneezing around here. One sneeze and you're out. Can't do bodily fluids, I tell them. No sneezing.
Doggy.
All right, Doggy.
All right.
You have to smile. We told you when we got you that there's picture-taking opportunities. You got the licorice took his tongue out at me.
Yes. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
We will see you in our videos this week, and again next Friday on live.
Friday.
Over and out. Over and out.
Dougie, you gonna do the honors?
All right, Dougie, go press the button.
All right, go press it.
Yes.